Look what I've got. It's Mario, and he's got a little vehicle. A Mario vehicle. How are we doing? We're going to build this. I say we. I'm going to build this. I think we all learned on Friday that me and Anna can't play nicely together. So Anna is going to be continuing with her world map that she hasn't done for a little while. And I am going to be building Mario Kart.
Put the fan up one, please.
Why did you wait until after the stream is live?
Because I was busy.
I see. Can you just talk a bit? Let's just make sure everyone can hear Anna.
It's still not on.
Just talk a little bit.
It's still not on high enough.
Yeah, but at your normal volume, you're
I
whispering.
need my hair to be moving.
Yes, but I need to make sure the microphone's working. So
It was working.
why are you
I'm
whispering?
not whispering.
You are. There you go. That's more like it. You're normally shouting at me. But yeah, I'm going to be building this. Anna's going to be working on that. Let us know in the chat or in the comments what you're going to be building along with us. And also let us know if you can hear Anna properly. Because I think she's sat somewhere different and talking at a different volume to normal. Because she likes to mess with the settings, don't you? You little
Yes,
rascal.
Kevin, I'm in there all the time.
There you go. That's more like... No, you just have to sit this way and be loud. Project. What's going on in the chat? How are we doing? We're doing deliciously. The Mario Kart set's shown its back order for 60 days yesterday. I know the Keith Haring set was on a month-long back order when I checked last week, but I think it's back in stock now. Can sort of hear Anna, but not properly. Excellent.
Oh, well.
You just need
You
to...
obviously have not moved things around.
Yes, but you need to come... I don't know why you're sat over there. You have to be over
because
here.
I need to have my space.
Well, then you need
said
to
there.
project. You can't mumble or whisper. You've got to project.
You mumble.
Right, let's crack this bad boy open. Where's my tools? I need a tool to open this with.
Oh,
All my tools are far away.
I don't know what's happened, but I've seemed to have lost. Shut up!
There we go. I needed a tool. It was over your side of the table. I'm building the Keep Haring set. Managed to get it in Smiths. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
I don't
know
know what's I've got 3 of these left. I need a lot more than 3.
There was loads in the second box, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because you've still got another box to open yet.
That's just it's the.
No.
Just do it so awfully.
It's one of these new style boxes.
Yeah, because I open it.
Which is weird, because the Keith Haring set wasn't a new style box. But this is a new style box. With its weird lid that comes off and makes it much harder for us to faff about with. But yeah, I think you've got some more of them in the other box. I think I had a nose in there and had a little look.
I'm getting nosing through your Lego. Right, I need to put these in order now. 1, 3.
And here, Anna, it's the best we've had in a
It's
while.
2.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
What colour is 2? 3 or 4? 2.
Was it Edinburgh Zoo yesterday said hello to the giraffes for you? Thank you very much. Sadly, no sharks for Anna. That is sad. Although I would argue it'd be more sad if sharks were in it.
Shouldn't have been.
Because sharks need water to live. So having a shark at a zoo would not be ideal. That in itself would be sad, I feel. We've got wheels! Oh, there's a lot of bags in here.
Have I got a pink bit?
This might be a multi-streamer. That is the pink bit that you fetched for me to use on my roller coaster and then I didn't need, I think.
So you just put it in my green?
Well, just put it in the pink.
That's not. That's green.
I'm colourblind.
That is dark green.
I saw a Mario Kart set in the Manchester Discovery Centre store today. It'll need a discount before I buy. Yeah, I think it was a very good value set in the first place, but I get that if you're not buying sets for content, you should absolutely always wait for a discount because every set is going to be available for years and every set goes on sale at some point. So there is, unless it's an incredible gift with purchase and it's exclusive, which is not the case with this, there's not really a reason to buy anything at launch because you can always get it cheaper later. So I think if we were just normal collectors, normal hobbyists, we would never buy anything full price and never buy anything at launch. We only do it because it's good for content to have the new stuff. I'm sure I saw a bag 17 thing I did. 17, there's a 15 and a 14. There must be a 16 somewhere, Kevin. There's a 13. Of course there's a 5. I would pay an extra £5 per set for the bags to come in order. I know a lot of people wouldn't. I really would. Right, we need a bag 11 coming somewhere. Bag 11, there you are. I found bag 11. And there's 10. There's 9. There's 8.
You're both making so much noise.
9, 8, 7. We're getting there. 6.
I'm wearing a dress today.
So am I. 5.
Dress. A wrap
4.
dress.
3. 2. And then the wheels can just go loose in out. I have no idea where I'm going to put this. Move some of these bits around like that. We can pop this on this shelf, I think. Beautiful work, Calvin. Right, let's bag the first. Have I ever done a set on stream that took more than one stream? Yeah, our early streams were exactly that. It took me like 6 streams to build Camp Nou. And I think I did the Dungeons and Dragons set over multiple streams. I did the Batman Skyline set over multiple streams. Back before Anna was on the streams, I used to do that regularly. That is a fat bird. No stickers, it seems.
They're sometimes in the book, in the back of the book now. Or the bottom of the
I mean, looking at it, I don't know where you would need a sticker. I think the 2 M's are printed pieces. Makes it an even more good value set. Right. Let's get my 20. My 20 lovely points.
20 seems a bit harsh when it's such a big set.
Well, you do get the points for buying the set as well, don't you? This is just 20 points for registering the book. Why did I open it like that? Why did I
It's
open
supposed
what
to be
like
open
that?
from the top.
What do they mean? Oh, what the... I mean, yeah. Just open it with an axe. That's what I'd do if Anna wasn't supervising. Register your set. This is for myself. For no special occasion. I got it from the LEGO store. Beautiful work, Kevin. Hot dog. Right, this is a big, fat instruction manual. Do we have any information about Mario? Celebrating your Mario Kart victories. Well, I have none, so that's a lie. Wow, we've got a history of Mario Kart. Which ones of these did I have? Actually, I didn't have Super Mario Kart because my brother had the SNES. I had the Mega Drive. So my brother had Super Mario Kart. I had Mario 64. I don't think I had Super Circuit on the Game Boy Advance. I did have Double Dash on the GameCube. I had Mario Kart DS. I had Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah.
I had Mario Kart 7 and both versions of Mario Kart 8. And that is ridiculous that there hasn't been a new Mario Kart since 2017. I know we're getting one with the Switch 2, but that's 8 years since there's been a new Mario Kart.
They just released loads of
Oh, I suppose they did do DLC. Yeah. It's quite a big set as well. This one, I saw it in the LEGO store the other day. It's bigger than I expected. It's the same scale as the Mighty Bowser, so it's not like a little jobby. It is a big jobby. I shall do. It should go on my Nintendo shelf. Why does Anna sound angry? I don't believe she does. I'm telling her, I've told her to project. She's not angry. Maybe it's just that you can hear her because we've got the microphone set up properly. And she usually sounds very quiet and distant.
I just didn't realise how low my top was.
Are people seeing your plums? The
I don't
pairing set looks really good in the setup. Yeah, it does. I need to get some of the stuff from around it so it's a bit clearer. Like the Lilo and Stitch house will be going to the city soon. And a few other bits like that. But yeah, I think it does look awesome. What were you saying? I've got loads of these. I've got loads of these.
Because I don't look in the mirror that often, I didn't realise it was so low.
I look in the mirror all the time to tell myself how pretty I am.
Sure
you should do that.
No.
I reckon it's really good for the self-esteem just to tell yourself you're pretty all the time.
I don't do that.
I walk into the bathroom and say, hey, good looking.
I look in there and go, it's the bit rough today, but
I've never looked rough, so I wouldn't know. Do you think we'll ever see a Mario minifigure? The fact that we haven't suggests probably not. I mean, there must be.
There's not a Mario minifigure.
I mean, exactly that. They've never made one. Presumably because they don't think they'd do a very good job of it. So I guess, I imagine LEGO have presented multiple to Nintendo, and Nintendo being Nintendo, I've said, no, that's not good enough. It needs to look exactly like Mario. And then the response back from LEGO will be, well, no, it does need to still look like a LEGO minifigure. And I imagine they're at an impasse. Because you can't really make it look like a minifigure, but also make it look like Mario. Because Mario doesn't look like a minifigure. And Nintendo are just weird enough as a company to make a problem of that kind of thing, I think. As much as I love Nintendo, they are mental. Ta-da! You're both gorgeous. Agreed. What's Anna making? Anna is doing the world map. Continuing the world map. While I crack on with this one. Early warning as well, boys and girls. There won't be a stream this Friday. We're on an adventure. So next stream after this one will be next Monday.
On an adventure, but you can see Kevin on Sunday.
That is true. I will be on stage, live and uncut. Oh, well, actually, I'll be cut because I'm going for a haircut. But I will be at MCM London Comic Con on Sunday. I have a panel on Sunday at some point in a location, which is as much information as I know off the top of my head, doing the neurodiversity panel. So if you're going to be at London Comic Con, keep an eye out for the neurodiversity panel. I'll probably post about it on TikTok and maybe mention it on Discord to give you more detail than that. But if you're going to be there, you should be able to find me. I'm only there for the one day, just the Sunday this time. But I will be doing the panel. And a lovely time will be had by all. Please come along to the panel. And I like it when it's standing room only because it makes me feel more popular than David Tennant.
We're not slackers. We've got things to do.
Exactly. Things to do and places to do them. See, look how big this is. It's already becoming large. It's a large one.
Have the speed champions ever fell off the wall?
Not that wall, no.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they? They're held up by Lego. Lego is great. It doesn't just fall apart unless it's encouraged to.
That door's not really a slammable one, is it? So
No, and I do have door stops to stop stuff banging into it as well.
a giraffe one, I believe.
I do. I have one in here and one in my orifice because in my orifice I don't want it to bang on my batwing or my skyline, which is behind the door.
The middle plate kept falling off. Did it?
What are we talking about?
I know, it says the middle black plates kept falling off as it doesn't get secured for quite some time.
Do you mean this one?
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that. It is held on rather precariously. I'll just keep it flat to the table and that should stop it wriggling free, hopefully. Where's my little yellow dots? There they are. There they are. Singing about my yellow dots today. It's a good song, Kevin. Watched a YouTube clip of your holiday at Centre Parks. Did you manage to get anything from the shop? Yes. Yes, we did. I think there is a video showing what we got, but I got an Audi remote control car. Well, I mean, that applies to every Lego set. Once you've built it, you don't finger it. Yeah, it's out there on the landing. I've driven it around a couple of times since we've lived here. But yeah, I got a remote control car, an Audi, which lives out on the landing, and every now and again I drive it around for a few minutes, and I'm like, yeah, that's still cool. But I use it as my way to stop myself from ever seriously looking into getting the big crane, because I know I would play with that about as frequently as I play with the Audi, and the Audi cost £100. The crane's 500.
Dog's fine. He's had a haircut though, so he looks like a cat now.
That's true.
It's so funny when he comes home.
So yeah, anytime I'm tempted to get that big crane, I'm like, yeah, but you don't play with the car, Kevin. and that's enough to stop me, or at least it has been so far, which is a good thing. So I must not make that purchase. That would be naughty. Clunk, and indeed clunk. Beautiful. What's the best London Lego store to go to for a 12th birthday? Leicester Square. Leicester Square is the only destination store in the country, really.
It is too busy.
Yeah, it depends why you're looking to go. If you're looking for an experience and a day out, go to Leicester Square. If you're looking to just buy some Lego, whichever one's nearest to your house. Battersea's a nice store, but it's quite small, but it's never busy. Whereas Westfield is a big store and was all right when we were in there, and it's a good size. Stratford is both small and busy, so I wouldn't bother, unless you're in Stratford, I wouldn't make a journey to do the Stratford one. Or Legoland Windsor is probably, does that count as London? That's probably the actual best one because it's also got Legoland.
But it's behind, yeah, it's behind a paywall.
My question is getting missed. Well, I can't see it. That's probably why. Ask it again, and if it's a good question, we'll answer it. If it's a question we don't want to answer, we will just ignore it. So it might be that we don't want to answer it. I don't recall seeing it though. Is that Speed Champions frame adjustable for when you need to add more?
Can you add more?
I mean, I could. I'm not going to. When I get more Speed Champions, I'll just start taking some off. That's plenty big enough. It doesn't need to get any bigger than that. But yeah, it's just add more plates. I don't know. I mean, it's held up by 3 nails. So I don't know how many more plates and cars I would dare to add. I've got no fear of the cars falling off the plate, but the plate falling off the plasterboard that it's nailed into is a concern. So I think it's probably, once it's full, that's big enough and we don't need to add any more to it. And if I do get, well, when I get more Speed Champions from there, I'll just start replacing the out-of-date F1 cars, I guess.
I'm building the world map, which is 11,000 and something pieces.
Does the blue shell need building? I mean, if you want it to be built, it does, yeah. You're asking us if I'm going to build the blue shell.
I'll build it and give it him.
I'm keeping an eye on the price before I build it. If it keeps
like
getting more
40.
expensive, well, I saw it for 80. If it goes over 100, it's going to be very hard to not sell it, I think. Because as much as I want one, I want £100 more. I wouldn't. I view buying Lego sets and selling Lego sets the same way I view buying and selling players in Football Manager. And I have to ask myself, would I buy that blue shell for £100? No, I wouldn't. Therefore, I should sell it for £100. And that's how I always view the value on stuff. So at the moment, it's sitting there waiting, patiently waiting. Yeah, it goes that way.
What's the best modular, Kevin, for a 12-year-old?
For a 12-year-old, probably one of the Ninjago ones. Or do you mean like the actual modular buildings? I would say none of them are. It depends what your 12-year-old wants to do with it. If they want to play with it, the modulars aren't really great for that. If they want a collection, then the best modular is Tudor Corner. But if they want to be able to play with it, which I would have done at 12, but some 12-year-olds don't play anymore. So if they just want it to build and display, Tudor Corner. If they want to play, one of the Ninjago sets.
We used to play Mario Kart all the time with the children.
We did.
Kevin would make them cry all the time. Because Kevin's mean.
Well, I had to win, obviously. I've got one coming tomorrow and they hold up on building the shell. I sold mine for 50 quid. Yeah, exactly. Right, Leanne, I've seen you 3 times now say your question's been missed and I still haven't seen your question.
I've just seen it, just went past again. Something about something about Simba, but I didn't see it.
I see. You can get the blue shell for £40 new. Yeah, I wouldn't pay £40 for it, I don't think.
What would you pay for it?
25 maybe?
They should have given it away with the Mario. It just seems so...
Well, if they'd have done that, we'd have still needed to get 2 somehow, wouldn't we? We'd have ended up buying 2 Mario Karts, so... in reality, it didn't make much of a difference, I don't think.
We got some Space Babies, though.
We did.
Which Kevin's really excited about.
Yeah, I built one on Friday. I really like
She
the
wants
Space
to know
Babies.
if Mario Kart is the same size as Simba. We don't know. We don't have
Yeah,
the
don't have
Simba.
Simba.
I have the cat.
It's probably roughly the same size as the Stitch set, maybe a little smaller. Would be my guess. Well, yeah, but I've seen it in the shop, so I know what it looks like, though.
Who won yesterday with Forest?
I don't know. I didn't know Forest were playing it. Well, I assume they were playing, but I didn't pay any attention to it. Why are you asking that? Why did you?
Because I just saw someone talk about football, and I knew Forest was playing yesterday.
Ah, I see.
My brother was posting about it, but I didn't see anything about results.
Forest are trying to qualify for the Champions League. Pretty much for the first time since they won it before Shortstay was born. So he's probably quite keen for them to get into it.
My Disney castle is downstairs. My Beauty and the Beast is behind Kevin. It's over
For
there.
now. It will be heading downstairs once we assemble the furniture.
Thank you. Yeah, I get my knee done this week, so hopefully we can get on with that soon. Because my other knee is starting to hurt.
I am a beautiful sparrow.
Hi, Kevin and Anna. Can you say good luck to my daughter Candice, who is going to do her GCSEs, and the other daughter Faith has an hospital appointment tomorrow.
Yes, good luck to both of you.
There you go. Good luck to Candice and Faith, I believe.
Yes.
Do you have the loop coaster?
Yes.
Where
it's
is
just
it?
here.
It's down there.
It's another one that I'm sitting there not building it because I might have to sell it. As much as I want to build it, every time I plan the city, I struggle to think of a spot for that because I don't want, because that's going to dominate like a huge chunk of the city, and I would rather have a nice pier and a nice fairground with smaller roller coasters in rather than one roller coaster completely dominating a theme park area. So, and if it doesn't go in the city, there's literally nowhere else it could go. So
while you buy things and sell them.
I bought it because it was cheap and because I want it. But I'm now reluctant to build it because I don't know where to put it. Once I know where to put it, I'll build it. But in the meantime, we're skint and I might have to sell it. So it's sat there. It's a set that we could get good money for. So it's a set that I'm similar to the treehouse. It's a set that's just going to sit there, and if we get super desperate, I'll sell it. If we don't, I'll keep it and build it once money is flowing a little more freely again, which will hopefully be very soon, boys and girls. Football Manager is on the horizon. This channel is growing all the time, so it's not a case of are we going to be okay again. It's which is going to get us there first. Is it going to be Football Manager coming out, gets everything back to normal, or is it going to be this channel takes over as the main channel and we don't need to worry about Football Manager anymore? One of those two things will happen, and we'll be fine again. And I feel like I've missed a step because I've got 4 identical pieces just sat there, and that doesn't happen. So where have I missed them from?
I can see them already. In the blue bits. And these bits here.
Yes. Good work, onions. Beautiful. Would you buy the Krusty Burger and rebuild a modular of an alternate drive-through? No.
A drive-through would be fun.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it with Krusty Burger. If I was going to make a drive-through, I'd just do one myself because it'd be cheaper than buying Krusty Burger. I mean, I'm not saying I'll never get Krusty Burger. What I've said with that is I'm certainly not going to buy it full price, and I'm probably not going to get it before the other Simpsons sets that I can't afford to get. So we'll see how long it's. If it's available for the next 2 or 3 years, I would say it becomes close to guaranteed that it will end up in the city during that period. If it's only out for 18 months, will I have the other two before then? Yeah,
so.
I do like The Simpsons. I do like the set, but there's 20 things I want more than that. And it's an expensive set for something I'm not really, really excited about. Who's the better Lego builder? There's no such thing as a better Lego builder.
Kevin's faster.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm better.
But then Kevin couldn't do flowers if he tried.
Yeah. Which do I want to happen? Would you rather bin off FM if the Lego channel could become the main one? No. I mean, what I would love to happen is for this channel to get 1 million views this month and take over as the main channel for now, and then Football Manager explode later in the year and be able to do both. Because if we had 2 million viewer month channels, we would be laughing. That you're talking £300,000 a year if we could get 2 channels of that size.
To stop white Lego going yellow, don't put it in the sun. That's what makes it. And don't smoke, basically, as well. Smoking makes it yellow.
Who said?
Well, it does.
No, I was agreeing with you.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Right, this is. Where is this? This is the top of Russia. That's a bit here. Is that Russia? Was that?
I don't know.
There, look.
Yeah.
The top of Russia.
Like Siberia. But yeah, I would never bin off Football Manager. I love Football Manager. It's my original special interest. It's still my specialist special interest. Football Manager and me will be together forever, even if they never release a new one. I will still continue to play it as my most played game, even if I'm still playing FM24 when I'm 70. But I would love to not rely on it 100% for all of my income, because I've learnt in the last 12 months how precarious it is to rely on something outside of your control, just one thing outside of your control for your income. I get that we'd be relying on Lego as well.
There it is.
I feel like Lego's a lot less likely to disappear than Football Manager.
Is that a haircut?
But then 3 years ago, I'd have said Football Manager's never going anywhere.
Is that a haircut?
So it would be nice to spread the risk a little bit more. If we had 2 channels that were both doing extraordinarily well, or 3, because I've relaunched the vlog channel, if we could have 3 channels all doing extraordinarily well, then all the stress I'm currently feeling goes away.
That's fine for now.
Which would be jolly nice.
Did
Did you do well in your GCSEs? I did all right. I mean, I didn't do super well. I didn't get any A stars. I got 6 A's, 3 B's and a C. I can't remember what they were in now. And I did okay in my A-levels. But then I wafted myself all over university and finished top of my year.
You wafted yourself around.
Well, I didn't want to describe my genitals, but I basically wafted my genitals around all over the place. I was that good. Definitely found my learning style at university. University was for me. That little bit of extra freedom to learn in your own style and in your own time. Much better. I'm much better at learning something than being taught something. I don't really like being told what to do, so I'm very hard to teach, but I'm good at learning. Hoping to get the Luxor 3D set when it releases. Yeah, I think that's one that will be making its way into our house on launch day.
What else? What?
The Pixar set.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
Wait, I went down the wrong hole.
Which hole did it go down?
Yeah. What have you been eating on in here?
No, not very often.
What is that? Oh, that big dog. He's a little cat. Yes, he is. He's a little cat.
Do you still think the GCSEs don't define you as a person? Yeah, obviously. Yes. It's not changed. I mean, speaking as a former teacher, if we've got any GCSE age people watching, you might want to cover your ears because you should take it seriously. But all GCSEs are for is getting you into college or sixth form. That is all they are for. And all college and sixth form is for is getting you into university. Neither of them help in any way when it comes to doing a job. So if you're not planning on going to university, the qualifications really don't matter at all, other than there's a minimum amount you need to be able to get a job. But not because it will benefit you in the job, because the rules are you have to have your English and your maths. So they're important to that extent. But yeah, in general, I mean,
I did my science GCSE while I was at uni, so it's not one of the be all and end all.
Yeah, one of the entry requirements for Anna was to have a science GCSE. They let her do it during her first year of uni.
And I got two C's, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all numbers now. It's weird.
In general, the qualifications they don't matter at all. I don't use them now. I have a degree that I don't use ever. I use the I would say education in general is more about learning the skills rather than memorizing the stuff. So like the skills I learned at uni, I use way more than the things I was taught. I've got a degree in computer science. I haven't done any coding for years, but I did learn how to do presentations fluently. I did learn how to be more confident in my speaking and my communication. I learned how to learn. So there's a lot of valuable skills that I picked up. I wouldn't be as good as a content creator if I hadn't have done my degree and if I hadn't have been a teacher. I was picking up skills all along. But yeah, just in general, GCSEs don't really mean anything.
Hello to what the brick. They just recently subscribed to our Patreon.
Thank you very much.
We are both doing fine. Hope you're well. Did I enjoy my CSI work? I did. But it just didn't pan out that way. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I know I can't watch crime programs anymore because they do it all wrong. The amount of times I've watched things.
That's probably for the best because you used to watch a lot of those.
I just want to scream. They do it all so wrong. It's awful. So I can't watch. Like I'll only watch Sherlock because they get it wrong. But I'll only watch Sherlock because I like Sherlock. And if Patreon, no, if COVID hadn't happened, I'd probably be in that job now. But COVID came and nobody was hiring except for prison services. And
so I went to prison.
Why I went to prison. I'm still on like sites that post jobs, and I've seen some jobs. And I'm like, oh my god, I would absolutely love to do that. But I do this now, so it's just I don't think I could have done that job anyway. You need a lot of mobility to do them jobs. Like you have to go to like in woods and like houses that are, yeah. No, I couldn't do that now. But yeah, I enjoyed my my uni days. It got me out of the house. It got me away from. I loved the family, but it got me away from them a couple of hours a week. And I love them all, but sometimes you just need to like get back a little bit.
Oh.
But yeah. Are you going into crime stuff in the future? Probably not. Not at the moment. Maybe in my old days, like when all this YouTube stuff is gone. Maybe I'll go and work in a police station, but no.
This is much more fun than having a real job. Much more fun. I'll probably go back into education of some kind at some point. I won't ever be a secondary school teacher again, I don't think.
Oh,
but
God, no.
I quite fancy the idea of being a university lecturer when I'm too old to do this anymore. But I don't plan on getting too old to do this anymore. Ugh.
Oh, God. My knees
What are the funky characters in the background? That'll be the Keith Haring dancing figures, I guess.
Got lots of funky things.
Yeah, it's a Lego set that released.
I've seen it on
week.
the wall, and on the walls it looks so much better.
I think it looks cool like that. I mean, I'm sure you'll end up with one on the wall in the living room at some point.
Would you ever go back to working in the co-op? Yeah, I loved working in the co-op. I got to I got to bring baked goods home for Kevin. And Kevin
so
loved
for
that.
the best that you don't. It would scupper the weight loss a little bit if you were bringing
You could have a donut
goods.
now and again.
Yeah, but not every Tuesday.
Once a week. You're having mini rolls at the moment.
Yeah, they're mini. Clues in the name. They're mini rolls.
You're not having 6 donuts, I guess. Yeah, but I love working at the co-op. I didn't like it as much in COVID because COVID was just awful. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I just got to make a little bit of money, and got to make that money and buy presents for the people in my life, like Kevin's,
Hello.
like who loves presents.
I love
and
presents.
And then there's Andy who loves old things. So like I've just had to buy him another Brom because he's lost the door. I've just had to buy him the Weakest Link board game.
I'd like it on record as well. I don't think it's a peculiar to me trait that I love presents. Pretty sure everybody loves presents. How could anyone not love presents? They're great. It's getting stuff that you want without having to pay for it. It's like stealing. It's great.
Do you think you could make the perfect crime and not be discovered by Anna? I don't think he could, no.
Me? I couldn't. Absolutely not. Anna's the criminal.
Anna's
the one who did Hard Time.
Hard time. It was hard time in there. It was awful. Never again. What was I thinking? What were we thinking? Ugh.
We were thinking that you needed to get a job, I think. Oh, crumbs. I've missed a step. I'm too handsome.
The job, Anna and Kevin, is a real job because YouTube is like reality TV. It is. It is. How long did it take you to make Captain America Shields, Kevin?
It just seemed to happen almost without me concentrating or thinking on it. It's
because he
kind of happened.
He didn't make it. I made it.
Oh yeah, I realised it would be a nightmare and didn't want any part of it, so I got Anna to do
it. Took about 10 hours. It is a pain to do. It's a pain. It looks lovely, like it's nice, but it is a pain to make. I guarantee. If you don't like repetitive nonsense, don't.
Nobody is watching this channel if they don't like repetitive nonsense. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, that thing was. Oh no, never again. It was no, but the thing is, it was like do 38 of these, all right, and then next page do 28 of these, and I'm like, okay, and then you go to like wherever, and it's like do 20 of these, and you're like, no, but I did it. Look at it, but you're not allowed to breathe on it because it will fall apart.
I almost knocked it over today.
You'd almost knocked it over today.
Because I was pulling the brick sets out from behind it, deciding which ones to put on eBay. Someone asked if we built by the app. I prefer building by the app. The only reason I'm using the book now is because Anna's using my iPad for chat.
Yeah,
and I'm using my laptop for the stream. So I don't have a spare screen to have the app. I wouldn't want to use the app on my phone. That's too small. But on my iPad, or I mean, really on my iPad, it's not so good on the laptop. But we're using the iPad for chat. Ever broken or dropped any sets? Yeah, loads, all the time.
Kevin knocked off my stitch from the top shelf with a curtain pole.
Yeah.
Didn't you, Kevin?
Oh, so knocked off your
Starry Night that's now in bags on the floor.
Starry Night.
What was harder to build, the Disney Castle or the Harry Potter Burrow? The Burrow, I would think, because yes, it looks impressive, but it's what's that word?
I don't know what you're talking about.
One doesn't have a back.
Pardon?
One doesn't have a back.
Open back?
It's open back, whereas the Burrow is complete like
the Burrow.
And it's got like jaunty angles and stuff. So
I have jaunty angles.
I hate to rebuild. Yeah, I hate to rebuild as well. But I don't have the Starry Night book, and I need to, because some of it's built and then some of it is not. And I'm like, do I do what I did with the tall head and take it all apart? But the thing is, there's so many pieces. Like, how do I do it? Do I do it by piece or by colour or by shape? Like, I don't know.
Doobie 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 doo. You've put that in my head again now.
What?
Starry Night. You can't say Starry Night and expect me to not sing Vincent.
I don't know what it is.
It's a song by Don McLean that starts Starry, Starry Night.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that.
It was my mum's favourite song.
Oh. That's nice.
It was.
I prefer box.
Why won't you go in, you handsome guitarist?
Are you getting Angel? I know you're getting Angel.
I'm
I
loving
don't think
angels
so.
instead. Are you not getting Angel?
I don't know what it means.
Stitch's friend.
Oh, yeah, if he says. I don't know their names, but maybe, yeah. Put her
Comes
next
out on
to
the
Finn.
first.
Oh, I see.
On the 1st of Yun.
I've only seen Stitch once, so I don't remember.
I'm not allowed to see it, so I've never seen it.
I'm not gonna make you won't. You can watch it when you want. You've got.
With you,
Why?
because you'll explain to me what's going on.
I don't know. I've
And if
seen
it gets
once.
scary-
I've seen it once.
Yeah, what if it gets scary?
It's not scary.
Could be scary.
You would. What's the word? Connect with it. You would understand it.
Oh, that's a very nice little segment, Mr. Chapman. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The new Simpsons minifigs have the 3D moulded heads. Would you prefer those over the standard minifig heads? I mean, for something like the Simpsons, yeah. You don't want it to look like a Lego minifig. You want it to look like Homer Simpson.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Like you've got that with the Animal Crossing stuff as well. I think that's... There's certain sets where it just makes sense to make the characters look like the characters. And The Simpsons is definitely one of those. Because it's kind of the selling point, isn't it? That you have The Simpsons. Otherwise, it's just a knockoff burger place. You go through there. There's a lot of technic and fiddling in this. It's got actual steering, which I guess I wasn't expecting.
But it's cart, Kevin.
Yeah, I get that. I just thought it would be more a display piece, not a fingering piece. But there's a lot of fingering to be done as well.
It's the same with the Ghostbusters one, not
Yeah.
steering. We are looking forward to going and seeing Stitch the live action one. That'll be fun to see. We've seen him in adverts, haven't we?
Yes.
And Kevin likes him.
Yes. I mean, I like Stitch. He sleeps in our bed when Anna's not there.
I asked Kevin for a sleeping Stitch when we were on holiday a few years ago with Andy, and I said, just get me one of the sleeping ones so I can use it in the car to like put my head on when I'm tired. And he got the biggest one he could find.
Yeah, he was sleeping.
And I was like, Kevin, we need to get that home. Where are you
Yeah.
going to put it in
He
our
now
small
lives next
car?
to my side of the bed.
Yes, he does.
And when Anna disappears, I replace her with Stitch.
I don't disappear. I just go.
Sometimes you just wander off in the night.
I do. Yesterday I slept till lunchtime. I was so tired. I did the same thing. I got up. I woke up at 6:30, laid in bed for 2 hours, thinking, go back to sleep, and I couldn't. So I just laid there for 2 hours, doom scrolling, and then Kevin woke up at 1 minute to 8 o'clock.
Because my alarm was about to go off.
And I got up and I went, it's not 8 o'clock. Yeah. And then he got up and then I went downstairs, had my breakfast, got back on the sofa, and I went back to sleep and had a lovely
Yeah, I
time.
wake up just before the alarm, so the alarm doesn't have to go off. The alarm's just an insurance policy for if my brain doesn't work. If I'm relying on the alarm, it means there's a good chance I've had a stroke in my sleep. And my brain's not working right.
There's been times when you've missed your alarm.
Yeah, when I've
You've
been
just turned
super
it
tired.
off. Yeah.
But I try not to get super tired. I have the big Stitch plush. He's sitting on my bed at the minute. Exactly. He's great. He's a rascal. He is a naughty boy sometimes. He does all sorts of rascal activities.
He likes to read magazines, apparently.
He does. He loves a magazine. Loves Blocks magazine. What's the best Lego set you've built? Probably Lion Knight's Castle.
The tall neck was a fun one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I nearly went over.
So it's a good size build, boys and girls.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I actually have the Stitch house, but I haven't built it yet. I've built it. I just need to put a back on it so I can put it in the city. There's no rush because it's going on the beach in the city, and it's going to be months before we're ready to do the beach because the roads and the train track is taking so much longer than anticipated because there's so much city. It's awesome.
What do you prefer, Funko or brick things? Where's it gone? I've lost it.
Brickheads.
Yeah.
Brickheads.
No, not brickheads or Lego.
Oh, Lego. Yeah. Funkos were fine to collect at the time because we couldn't collect stuff like Lego because it would get destroyed by children, and Funkos were cheap and fairly indestructible. But the moment we were able to have Lego, the Funkos went away, and
I don't
we
remember
went
the
all
last
in on
time I
Lego.
bought. The last ones Funkos I bought were Panther.
I bought one this year.
From Persona, and on the same day I bought a female. Oh my god, what are they called? A female buddy from Borderlands. I cannot make my brain work.
Yeah, I bought one Funko this year in Southampton before we went on the cruise. I got the Donald Duck one. Not Donald Duck, Paddington Bear. I don't know why I said Donald Duck. I bought the Paddington Bear one just after I met Paddington. Have you thought of streaming the builds on multiple platforms for more eyes? Yes, but I don't think we need more eyes. There's 250 people here watching this. That's plenty of eyes. And you have to find the balance. I mean, it's not to say we'll never do it, but you have to find the balance between getting more people watching, but also having more chats on the go, and it becoming less of a user experience for the people who are watching. We don't want to have 2 or 3 different chats. Like if we're on Twitch and TikTok at the same time, that's 3 different chats to monitor. We've already got people saying we're missing them because the chat moves quite quickly. If we had 3 different chats to monitor, it just becomes much less of a personal experience and it becomes counterproductive. Do we like Ninjago? Yes. Is Dave allowed in the city room? I mean, he's not allowed in that building. That's not a me rule, that's the building rule. So no, he's not. I saw you have the Bricklink Harbour Master office. Maybe that can go on the beach too. I mean, I put that on eBay this afternoon, so it probably won't.
Why?
Because we need money. So I'm selling lots of Bricklink sets. The only ones I'm keeping out of the ones that we've got that I haven't built, because the ones I really, really wanted, I've already built. Like I've already built Brick Crustacean. I've already built the Ominous Isle. I've already built the little caravan. So the ones I really, really wanted, I built straight away. There's a couple that I want because they're cool. So I'm keeping the Art of Chocolate because I think that'll be nice for the Winter Village. And I'm keeping that castle. Can't remember what it's called. But pretty much everything else has gone on eBay today. So if you want some Bricklink sets, Lelugemon on eBay. I've already sold the what was it called? The train one. Because I realised it wasn't proper train track. It wasn't a proper train.
Oh.
So I've got no interest in a train that's not on proper train track. I thought it was a proper train. So that's gone. And like I say, there's a few other bits on there as well. What's the next modular building that you want to get? There is a video on the channel, the Bricklink Rebrickable tutorial video. The answer is in there because we ordered the parts together as a group. So I'm going to give you homework and tell you to go and find out from that video. And we're opening bag 3.
You do.
I did for bag 2.
No, well, I don't think you did.
Well, I know I did.
Really? Because you didn't make me jump.
Oh, you were perhaps ready for it. What am I turning the BTS set into? It'll be a floor in the sit complex. But yeah, I'm basically going through because we went bonkers buying Lego over the last year, as you know, and there's a lot of stuff that we've got that isn't built. So I'm basically going through it all and being quite strict with myself. Okay, have I got a plan for when I'm going to build it and where I'm going to put it? And if I don't have a plan, then that set goes. And I'm going to try and apply the same principle to incoming sets as well. So before I buy them, have I got a plan to build it and either display it or put it in the city? And if I don't, it doesn't matter how cool the set is. I don't need to own it, because we've got a bit silly, a little bit silly with the Lego purchasing. The Bricklink set I really want is the construction site. Yeah, agreed. Absolutely would like that myself. I would like that one. I'd like the bowling alley. The if you're in North America, some of the early ones go back on sale tomorrow. The overstock, it's in North America only though. So if you missed out on Brickcross Station or the old train shed, or there's a few of the castle bits, I think it's 8 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. For North America only, there is a second chance.
Oh, that's a shame.
If you're in Europe, apparently they've got some at Lego House in Billund. But obviously we're not going to head to Billund just for that. And we got what we wanted out of those series anyway, so we don't need any more. If they'd done a restock on the really old stuff, I'd have flown to Canada and found a way to make it work. I probably wouldn't have done it. It would have been cheaper to just buy online. But yeah, yeah. If you're in North America, that's worth bearing in mind. You can always buy them back again when income is up. Exactly. It's not like they're going anywhere. We've just got to get to Football Manager. We've got to get to October, or even we've got to get to August, September time. The moment they announce pre-orders and I can get my affiliate link rolling, we just got to get there, because that affiliate link is a wonderful thing. So we just need to get to the point where I'm taking pre-orders for the game, and then we're fine.
Didn't you already do that?
Yeah, but then they cancelled it and refunded them all. So that wasn't as helpful as it could have been. But yeah, we just need to get there, and then we'll be fine. So we've only got a few months. We've gone through the longest time. We've not had a game for a year and a half now. I've got a video coming out about this on the vlog channel tomorrow, where I go into it all in a little bit more detail. I mean, like, not specifics, but just explaining what's happened and the impact it's had on us, because no one's really talking about it. I know there's a few content creators who've kind of mumbled about it a little bit, and there's a few wonderful people who've joined up to Patreon because they've recognised that it's probably quite tough for the creators and stuff at the moment, but no one's really making it clear the impact it actually had and is still having. So I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to make that video, because I think it's good for a wider discussion, not just, oh, look at us, we're struggling a little bit, because it's like a cautionary tale for relying on something completely outside of your control the way we have. Which channel do I want to be the main one, Lego or Football Manager? I don't need a main one. I want them both to be really, really crazy popular and successful. What I would really like, yeah, and I think I'm safe talking about it here, I would like to never have to stream on Twitch again. I'm on a extended break from Twitch at the moment because of my back. I just can't sit at that desk for 3 hours. Weirdly, I can sit.
Why you take that, Jerry?
I mean, maybe. But I've not really enjoyed Twitch for a little while.
All them emotes, Kevin.
Yeah, but we've got them here too. So I'd love to be able to just, but again, it gets back to that cautionary tale. That's a big risk. The reason I was on Twitch in the first place is because of the big risk of only being on YouTube, and what if there's another apocalypse? So there's all these silly little things to think about. But yeah, I want to get to the point where both this channel and the Football Manager channel are crazy successful.
Could we get an Anna Love Shark sticker with an eBay purchase?
Yeah, if you, I mean, in all seriousness,
I live too far away to attend the same conventions.
In all seriousness, if you buy something off of our eBay, pop a little note on there saying, can I have an Anna Love Shark sticker? And I'll pop one in the box for you. No worries about that. That's completely fair.
Get out of there. There we go. A few people got some at the weekend, didn't they, Kevin?
Yes, they did.
I just got back from Leicester Square with the Mario set and the Trex?
Nice.
T-Rex? I want to say T-Rex.
You should put the Bricklink 1950s diner on the beach. It won't be directly on the beach, but it will be in the seaside part of town. Definitely already got that in my head. I think that's because I want the seaside area in our city to basically feel like Lego Skegness. And I think having a 1950s style diner is the sort of thing that you could see in Skegness.
What?
It's got that skeggy feel. I just want Lego Skegness. No one's really done it. When people do the seaside, they always do like American seaside or really nice British seaside. I want it to be
normal.
Yeah, like a normal seaside. I want there to be a chip shop and a pub and an arcade and a pier and a fairground. I want it to be the seasides I went to growing up. So Skegness, Hunstanton, Great Yarmouth. That's what I'm looking for from the seaside. So that's what I want in the city. But yeah, the diner will be a part of that for sure. Are you surprised how quick this channel grew as it feels like you hit 20k quickly? I don't know that I'm surprised. Yeah, there's that. I mean, I've been doing this a long time and I know what I'm doing. So I know how to grow a channel. If anything, I'm surprised that it wasn't faster.
Kevin!
No, that's not me being ungrateful. I know why it slowed down. It started with a bang, and then we moved house and didn't upload for 6 weeks, and we kind of had to rebuild again. So it's not that I'm surprised. I'm a little frustrated that we had that period where we were moving house, and it kind of derailed the growth, and we had to rebuild again from there. Otherwise, I think we'd have hit it even faster. But I mean, I would like to think we could hit 100k within a year or two.
I'm running out of number 6 a lot. 6 is going. 6.
But I think we're doing a different kind of Lego content to what anyone else is doing. So hopefully it continues to grow. Do you think you'll be able to get all the different modular buildings by the end of the year? No. I was thinking about that earlier. I know I've set that as the challenge, but the further along that list I get, like, if we hadn't have had our little chat, me and Anna, last week about the money, I definitely would have come home on Sunday with the detective's office.
And his bags.
Because that detective's office at £400 wasn't a bad deal at all, and it's one that I want. But I just can't justify it. So, what are you doing? Oh, okay. So I think, let's not do that. Let's leave them where they're supposed to be.
I'm trying to see if they move anything.
Yes. No, they don't yet. They might do.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna keep trying, but it might be a slightly slower process. I mean, it was only ever we're going to try and get them by the end of the year.
Try.
And it might
be. Big try.
I mean, I'm going to be talking numbers on the vlog channel tomorrow, so.
No, not again.
Not like detailed numbers, but vague numbers. Football Manager being cancelled cost us about 40 grand. So if Football Manager comes out, we're going to have some spare cash by the end of the year.
Holiday.
So, yeah, holiday, pay off a few bills that we've been running up. And we might be in a position to go and get 2 or 3 of them in 1 month. So it's not that I have to admit defeat yet, but I think the idea of me buying 1 a month every month for the rest of the year is probably on hold. There's still 1 more that has already been parted out and is on the way.
No, the beach will not have the needles in the sand.
No. But yeah, I'm not going to push us into financial difficulty by insisting, and believe me, my silly little autistic brain wants to, but I'm not going to insist that we must buy 1 a month every month for the rest of the year, because I said that's what we were going to do, because we're probably not going to be able to. But
if you're packing up Lego, cling film.
Yes.
Film, like, tightly, or because you're just going on the screen is going like this, so I'm trying to get, but yes, cling film tight around your things, minifigs or anything that fall off, just put in a separate bag and put the bag like in the cling film. But cling film, like you can buy these really thick moving cling film. Don't get like the.
I also recommend
store-bought
recruiting
one.
an Anna to hold on to the big stuff.
Yeah.
If you've
I know
got an
we only
Anna
have to go
available
like
to you.
I don't know, quarter of a mile.
Well,
down
the bigger
road.
journey was getting them to the city rather than moving house.
Yeah, and I haven't done them. It didn't need me for them. But yeah.
It's because our new car, we could stand everything up straight in.
That is true.
Because we've got a high car
And
now.
you've got them big boxes now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is it them?
Yeah. When I moved Avengers Tower from the old house to this house, I had to lie it on its side and it just fell apart. Whereas when we moved it from this house to the city, because we've got a bigger car now, a higher car rather than, it's not a bigger car, but it's higher rather than longer.
So I can get in.
Yeah, it could stand up in the back now, so it didn't fall apart.
Yeah, the old car, I loved it, but it was so low and it was killing my back. Now we have a high car that now I have to hook my hand on either Kevin or the middle and then like jump up because it is a smidge too high for me.
I've just bought the London postcard from your eBay. Thank you very much. If you want an analog shark sticker, just put a note on the eBay, because I won't recognise names from eBay and stuff. But if you pop a note on the eBay saying, "Can I have a shark sticker, please?" I'll put one in. Because we've got plenty. And if it encourages people to use our eBay. I'm going to be having this same conversation on the Football Manager stream soon, because I've got 100 football shirts that are also going to be going on eBay. Well, I'm thinking of maybe doing a whatnot for them.
Oh, I'm not getting the step for the car. Because Kevin already has to pull the car out the back, out of the side. So because he parks so close to the fence, so he can get out, so he doesn't smash the side of the car into the house. He has to pull out so I can get in. It's not too bad. Like Kev's got strong arms to pull me up.
It wasn't good when my back was wrecked.
No, but yeah.
If anyone's got any experience selling football shirts, is eBay best? Is Vinted best? Is just messaging Ellis and asking him if he wants to make an offer for him best?
eBay's best. Vinted is awful.
But Vinted is for clothes, isn't it?
Vinted, you'll put a price on there, then they'll go like, I'll give you a £5.
Yeah, that's eBay. It's right. Everywhere's like that.
I hate that. I'll do new t-shirts. I like doing clothes.
Why don't you do a subathon? Because my back's wrecked. And the last time I did a subathon, I was like for 16 hours. And as much as that would be hugely financially beneficial, I would be a broken man after it, and it would be counterproductive in the long run. If my back gets better, then believe me, it's on my list. Do a subathon. But yeah, it doesn't help that I've had to stop streaming.
You lot put the fear of God into him about that man with his neck, so he won't go anymore.
Yeah, I've stopped going to the chiropractor because, yeah, I'm afraid. It wasn't just them. There was various people who've said that he's going to break my neck. It was when...
What, he said that to you?
No, the man didn't.
Oh.
People have said that to me. I went in there and he cracked my neck, and for the next 3 days I was really dizzy, and that just freaked me out.
Toxins that you've been carrying out for 40
that just
years.
seems like a bunch of new age drivel.
No, it's
toxins.
Like 40 years you've been like that.
You bent my neck and it gave me toxins, did it, balls? I read online people have had strokes off the back of having those toxins released.
That is true.
So I don't really
want to look after another person.
No.
Like, I look after him, but I don't want to wipe his bum.
No, my anus is private.
I'm not even allowed to be in like the next room when he's on the toilet. He prefers I leave.
Yes. Because I make a lot of sounds when I'm pooing.
You have opened the door while I'm mid-pooing, trying to talk to me. I'm like, go away. So, like, if he's doing it, he'll scream at you. Do it to mess with you. You're awful, man. Mean, man.
Do you have a postmark for selling? I don't know what that means. What's postmark?
Oh no, it's not post. Where is it? It's not postmark. It's something else. Oh, what's it called? Yeah, it's like that, but I forget what it's called now.
I don't know what any of you were talking about.
I've heard it before. I don't think it's called post. I'm gonna have to check now. That's doing my head in.
I see you're selling the Bernabeu Stadium. If I had the money, I would. I'm a little bit sad that I'm having to let it go, but I saw how much it's worth, and I don't have room for 2 stadiums, and I've never been to the Bernabeu.
Poshmark.
Poshmark.
That's what
is
it's called,
it?
not postmark.
What,
It's where you sell
website?
clothes.
Oh, I see.
I've never been on it, to be honest. It doesn't. It's not in my vocabulary of places to sell.
Yeah, some
What
of
are you selling?
the football stadium.
You made me bring that through Manchester
Yeah.
on my bike, and now you're going to sell it.
Yes, because, and I can't emphasise this enough, every time you react like that, we need the money.
It'll have my leg skin all over it because he made me put it between my legs to go through Manchester with it. I looked a right state.
Anna is funny. We have a conversation about needing money, and then everything I sell, she's like, why are you selling that? Well, I don't want to. But I don't really have much choice. Yeah, that.
Yeah, the corners. I don't think the corners were me. Were the corners me? Did I make the corners like that?
Yeah, it's a bit scuffed up because of you. I mean, all the pictures are on eBay.
Apologies, it's scuffed up.
Yeah, it's scuffed by Anna. That, for some of you, might make it worth more.
Oh dear.
Do I believe in Joe Hendry? Of course I do. What do you think this is? I remember Joe Hendry from the What Culture days.
Oh no, he kept walking around looking at that stadium when we were in there. He was just walking around and around and around, and he kept looking at it.
My justification for selling it is I never even would have looked for it.
No, it was.
It's not something that was on my radar.
No.
It was just such a good deal. And I'm looking to sell it at quite a profit. So I'm not like,
oh, that's the wrong one.
I'm not liquidating, but if I can get its market value, having paid well below market value, then Kev wins.
Kev, you're careful. Hi, babe. Oh God, what is wrong with your face? What, did I wake you up? I'm sorry, baby. Oh dear.
There you go. Topher is linked to the eBay. Multiple times.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm looking into maybe doing Whatnot for my Funko Pops. Because I've got hundreds of them.
I keep saying Whatnot.
Well, I've been waiting ever since the days of us doing Pokemon stuff for Whatnot to contact us for a sponsorship, and they never blooming have. Whatnot, if you're watching, please give me a sponsorship. I've got stuff I actually want to sell. Unlike these people you do the Whatnot sponsorships with, I don't need to go out and buy a bunch of stuff first. I've got a load of stuff I need to get rid of. Because
But what's that bit?
I think it's still Russia and China.
So Russia, yeah.
Because the other motivation for getting stuff on eBay, it's not just we need money, although that's part of it. We need to get rid of the second storage unit, the old storage
Oh
unit.
sugar, I need to find that.
Because that's costing us £150 a month just to keep our Christmas decorations and old toys in.
I'm just bending, just make sure my dress is not.
Everyone look at Anna's buttocks.
No. Is it okay?
I mean, I can see your bum crack. I can see what you had for dinner. Is that good or bad?
Kevin, I need to find some more of them things.
Say his name and he appears. Someone's put that in my head now.
Ah,
Do we get a discount if we buy from here? You do not. But you can get an Anna Loves Sharks sticker if you make a note on it. Watched the Lego storage video earlier today, but you didn't mention where you shopped. Did you just use Amazon? I'm not sure what you mean. What Lego storage video? Have I made one of them recently?
have you opened this bag and took stuff out?
I doubt it. I've not been in that box.
You only used to get that.
Yeah, I like to mess with you. check Slack. What am I checking Slack for, Topher? What have you done?
Oh, we've got a problem. There is none in here. Oh no, yes there is. Oh,
It doesn't, Topher. It's a different one. Might have to buy the little bit of the bubbly.
You getting rid of that as well?
Oh my word! I'm getting rid of almost everything I own.
You're not getting rid of the breakfast, are you?
What breakfast?
The 3 black men. I got you the breakfast.
Probably not. I haven't yet.
What
If
they
you
called?
got it for the New Day.
Yeah.
If you got me it, then probably not. You can't react like that to everything I
Well,
sell.
no, 'cause I know what they are. So.
Yeah, I don't want
Why are
to
these
sell
all
any
here?
of it, but I don't have a choice. Why is the eBay feedback rating so low? Because I've not used eBay very much.
It's low. Why is it low?
Well, it's only like 180 because I've not used eBay very often.
What's your name?
Lalujo man.
eBay. eBay.
Do I have any more news on Lego Pokemon? I do not. I imagine we won't hear anything until next year now. Or maybe really late this year.
I can't find. What am I missing?
No, that's right. Give it to me. Give it to an adult. There we are.
Yeah.
It's 98.9%. Oh yeah, because I had one negative person.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? I didn't know you had the mushroom house as well.
You only need one negative person. So I can't even remember what the issue was. There was someone who was just a wang about something. These things happen.
What was it?
I can't
forget what it
remember.
was. It wasn't.
It was last
recent.
year. No, it wasn't.
Was it?
It was nearly a year ago now. It's about to drop off. Because if you look on there, it says, well, if you go to my rating, it's got last month is 100% positive. Last 3 months is 100% positive. So yeah, there was just. I mean, you can filter and have a look to see what the negative feedback was. I don't remember what it was, but it was just one person. Oh no,
God,
I do remember.
Kevin.
It was a box of Pokemon cards, a sealed box of Pokemon cards. It was like shaped like a milk carton, and rather than it being sealed in plastic, it was cardboard and just sealed shut. And in the post, it had just come open. So it was like, you sold this as new and sealed, and it's open. And I was like, well, sorry, it must have opened in the post. And he just immediate negative feedback.
Oh, you're getting rid of it. You're getting rid
reason.
of. Where's it gone?
I am going to have to ask you.
No, that one, Lord Winklebottom.
I don't want to sell any of it, and having you react like that makes me feel awful. You've got to stop reacting like that.
I was like, oh, I can remember like having a
yeah,
a chat
I would
about
love to
that.
keep it. Because you said new and sealed, and the box wasn't sealed. It was sealed. It came undone in the post. I mean, the cards inside were still sealed. It's ridiculous.
God, there's some of these games I've never heard of. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, sometimes you get wangs. I've also had a wang who bought a camera from me, claimed it was broken.
I know it was broken. We were selling it as broken.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was selling it as broken, and they received it and said,
It's broken.
I got the notification to say it had been received, and they, within 10 minutes of receiving it, they sent me a message asking for a refund, saying, I've just got it, it's broken, I've taken it to 3 camera shops, and they've all said it's not repairable. And I'm like, I can see you received it 10 minutes ago, unless you live in building with 3 camera shops in. You haven't done that at all. I mean, you can have a refund, but you just didn't read the description. You're a moron. It's a broken camera. People are dumb. Yeah, the camera wang didn't leave negative feedback because they got the refund. The Pokemon wang obviously wasn't that bothered because he kept them and just gave negative feedback. Because the choice would be return them and then you can't leave feedback, or give the negative feedback and keep them. So he obviously wasn't that bothered because he kept them and gave the negative feedback when he could have just returned them. How's Mario Kart so far? Lovely, lovely, lovely. What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Every time you you're flicking them.
It's a very fun
flick
set.
them on the floor. Has anyone noticed that the Handmaid's Tale is back? It's been very good. I watched 2 of them last night. I think there's been 3 altogether, but 4, maybe 3. But I watched 2 last night. Very interesting.
It is starting to look like Mario-y now because it's got the Mario colours on. It's becoming a recognisable piece of equipment.
Who do you play when you play Mario Kart?
You.
What character, Kevin?
Mario. Mario.
I see you do a Bowser a lot as well. I like to play as Peach or the other one. I don't know when it Rosa or Rose, whatever her name is.
Back to 5th. What football team do I support? The mighty Peterborough United. When you go to the cinema and watch the final of what are you talking about? Ah, there you go. We have the rest of the sentence. Destination movies. No.
The final destination films are fun. You've watched one of them before with me.
Well, I'm not going to watch a second one if that one's called Final Destination. It's like, I'm never going to play Final Fantasy 2 because the first one was the Final Fantasy.
There's 5, 6. I think this is the 6th.
Well, then the first 5 need to be renamed.
But this is the final destination.
They should just be called A Stop on the Way.
No, but their destination. Final Destination. This is the Final Destination. They've put the.
Yeah, I'm not having it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3.
Ba, 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 ba,
4, 5.
ba, ba.
And then 1, 2, 3. And then
5.
another one there. And make that a 2. And then make a space and put another 2.
Oh, beautiful. What's coming out of your mouth at the moment, female?
And then put another one there. And then that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's another 2 at the bottom of that. And then another
What's
one.
happening?
Shh. And then 4 across there. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then 2 underneath that one. So 1 and 2. Miss a 1 for another 1. There we go.
Was that necessary?
Shh! I was getting my jam. Leave me alone.
The way your brain works makes me laugh. My brain works brilliantly.
See that Natra Blocks is a Yoshi player.
I see.
I like Yoshi. I also like
there.
Toad. Does yours move? Did you get it to move?
Yeah. Or did I not get it to move?
Video when organise your Lego. I'm getting parts from 4 resellers to build a ship mock. See, I told you that would be a good video.
What are you talking about?
How to organise your Lego or get Lego from... Is that the same Lego?
They're 2 very different videos.
Oh, okay. Ignore me then. I don't like jumpy films. They're not really jumpy films. They're just like especially the wood one.
Didn't we
like-
drive past a truck the other day that was carrying logs, and the truck was called Final Destination?
Have you
delivery?
seen one of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen one on the internet, but I
I'm
haven't
sure I saw
seen
one with you. Maybe you showed me a picture of one.
Yeah.
I thought we'd seen it in real life. Am I confusing the internet with real life
I
again?
think so. There's yeah. That's why if I'm out with him and we're behind like wood, like logs on that move lane, I can't. It just haunts me, and it will haunt me for the rest of my life. It is frightening what happens in there.
Frightening.
Frightening, yeah.
With a capital F.
Yes, frightening. How long will the stream be? Till about 10.
Long enough.
And then I'm gonna have to sit with Dave for a bit. I let Kevin wash his mouth bones, and then I come up and do the same.
You don't wash my mouth bones.
No, you wash your own mouth bones.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't get that, he washes his teeth.
I mean, who would not know what mouth bones are? They're the bones in my mouth.
People are weird like us.
I'm not weird.
Oh, yes, you are.
I don't see the reason for the word teeth to exist. It's superfluous.
To mouth bones.
Yeah, because that's an accurate description of what I'm up to. I'm wriggling on my mouth bones.
No, you're washing your mouth bones.
Yeah, I do wash my mouth bones. Who's at London Comic Con this weekend? It's time for me to do another reminder that I will be there on Sunday. I will have Anna Loves Shark stickers with me. If you want one, just ask.
I won't be
And I am going to be on stage at some point on a stage doing things and activities. And if you need more information than that, check the website because I can't remember any of the information. And if I'd have remembered this was the final stream before it, I would have looked it all up beforehand. But I know I'm there all day. I know I have activities ahead of me.
Yes, mouth bones. That's yeah. Mouth bones.
Mouth bones. Mouthy bones.
He said it to me one time, and I just looked at him and went, "Okay, you weird specimen."
Mouth bones.
Is
They're the
Kev building a
bones
stage?
in
No,
your
he's
mouth.
building a Lego
Ay, ay, ay.
Mario thing. The Final Destination Bloodline is the first one you watch. It halfway through, you turn it off and then watch 5, 1, 3, 2, and 4, and then watch the other half of Bloodline. Goodness me,
I mean, my recommendation is don't watch any of them.
they are good.
I'm not going to watch any of them. If it's
You've
all the
seen
same to
them.
you. I mean, it may have been on when I've been around. I have not paid attention to it. It does not sound fun.
The worst one is when the girls get stuck in the sunbeds. That's awful. Or that one, and then when they're doing the like gymnast things, and there's that like screw or pin or something, and everyone is like so close, and they don't, and then that whole thing's in their body just crumples. It's like, oh no. I mean, what normal person calls teeth mouth bones? Gob bones clearly. Kevin likes mouth bones. And I can ask you something, I hope it makes sense. Does Kevin change from one story to the next constantly and ends up speaking about, yep, all the time? It's annoying, but you have to like keep it up.
Ba 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 ba. Ba-ba-dum. Read out the nice comment. You need to say the words. Read the comment.
No, sorry, Anna. He says something about a con and a stage, so I improvised. Still don't know what he brought the bins to store Lego in at the city.
Probably from Amazon.
Huh?
Probably from Amazon.
Amazon. I didn't know what any of that meant.
Are you not in the United States of America, Glenn? In which case you're not going to be able to get the same stuff anyway, presumably.
What is a con and a stage?
Read the next comment.
I'm not going to do that again.
Well, I'll read it then. Anna is on 4 tonight. Her personality is shining through. It's really great to see. There we go.
Yeah, but you know I can't do that.
Or can you? There you go, see?
French Amazon. Got it. Thank you. There you go. French Amazon. Is French Amazon different from UK Amazon?
Yeah. They love onions.
You tell. Talking about onions. God, where? Oh, there's no thing on the bottom to tell your few of the.
Wow.
Oh, there's not one on this one.
Well,
Like, you know, like
well.
on in like normal books at the bottom, you've got like, I don't know, we're like and Mario going across, but there's not one on this one. Is that the right way round?
Never mind your mouth.
My mouth.
Never
You sure?
mind your mouth. Never mind your mouth. Never mind your mouth. Oh, it falls.
That's what I was saying. It doesn't look right.
I keep getting told from people I have autism, but according to the doctors, I have dyspraxia and sensory issues. Well, I mean, I'm just going to throw it out there. The doctors probably know better than people. That would be my guess. But I mean, if you think you might be autumnal, keep pushing with the doctor.
It's your right to think as
I had to
What
go
do you
private to
think?
get my diagnosis. Excellent question.
exactly.
Where's the piece that I need?
I figured it would be funny the way he says Amazon. He must have been speaking French. Were you speaking French?
Always. I've got a little bit of French in me,
1, 2,
as you
3,
all know.
4.
because of my great-great-great-great-grandmother, who was...
Oh.
I was going to say French. Did you hear what she just called my great-great-grandmother?
Was she not?
Unacceptable. That's beside the point.
Was she not? Or was she?
We say French to her.
Yes, you can buy frog snails and baguettes and barrettes.
Barrette.
Barrettes, yes.
Is that like a berry?
Leave me alone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody.
No,
Yeah.
no. You ever had a snail?
What, to eat? In France, yeah. Well, not
Have you
eat one out the
really?
garden. Yeah. They're just like
Oh,
garlic
mine's
mushrooms.
different. I've got a different.
I mean, yeah.
That's
I
a
would swap it.
different.
I mean, you've seen me when we go to
got a hole in
Belgium
it.
and I fill up on
Mussels.
mussels. Yeah, I love stuff in a shell. I'll just sit there and eat a bucket of mussels.
But she was a whore. That's the
So
truth.
we have to keep saying that word.
What did I say?
She was a French professional.
She was a lady of the night.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I want to go to Belgium, so I can have some
Oh, I
mussels.
see. Well, who knew that? Get off. That passports can't see.
I did.
Oh, I've done that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then get you off, and that goes there. And then get that one off, and that goes there.
She didn't work street corners. She had an establishment that she worked from where my great-great-granddad was born. I mean, we don't know this to be true. We just know that my great-great-granddad was born in a French brothel. So I've used that to speculate that maybe my great-great-great-grandmother was a professional.
In France, apparently. When did you come over in them? The Chapmans.
He did. He was the one who came over.
There you
And it wasn't the Chapmans, it was the other side of the family.
go.
The Chapmans have... I mean, I think I'm geographically the Chapman in all of history who's got the furthest from Peterborough. We don't venture very far, the Chapmans.
The Swampman.
Yeah. Yeah, I suffer from nosebleeds as a result of getting so far away from my correct destination.
Oh my god. Even your brother hasn't moved that far.
No, because he understands the swamp.
Yes.
We are swampmen. How do you fit on, you turkey?
You don't need to go all the way to Belgium for mussels. You can get mussels in the gym. Yeah, but he wants to eat them, you see. Like, you get a massive... In Belgium, you get this massive pot come to your table. And then there's an empty pot. No, there's a pot underneath it that's full of steam and, like, water. And then they give you another pot for the shells. And he is in heaven. And then Andy has, like, Belgian fish fingers and chips. And then I have Flemish
And we sit outside
stew.
watching the belfry and listening to the bells.
Yes, we do.
And watching
Andy
the trams.
is so
It's
excited.
perfect, that location. And I may have mentioned the other day that maybe Andy would like to ask us to take him on a trip there. And we found out his passport had expired.
But I'm working on it.
I don't often volunteer to take him on trips in capacity as his carer, but while I can't afford trips of my own, if he wants a trip, I'll happily let him pay to take me to Belgium. I've taken him there before, now he can take me.
Oh, and the weird ticking, what they call traffic lights.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Andy loves it, thinks it's great, and it really smells. Are you a swallower or a chewer? I don't know what that means.
It depends on what stage of the meal I'm at. At the start, I just swallow as quickly as possible, but I eventually start to chew so I can properly taste them.
Oh, he's choked before. I've asked him to actually slow down.
They're delicious.
What are?
This has got a big caboose. Look at it. It's very bottom heavy.
I'm bottom heavy.
I wouldn't say that's true.
No?
No, I'd say you're more top heavy than bottom heavy.
Is that the first drink you've had in an hour and a half?
No.
Kevin.
No.
What, so you just put them in your mouth and then you just swallow them?
Yeah.
Don't you like the taste of them then?
Yeah, I do. That's why I chew them over. I just like to get involved and have a munch on them. I just like the sauce. The lovely garlicky butter.
Oh, so it's the butter. Get it now.
That's why I like snails as well. And mushrooms. Anything in garlic butter I'll eat. Anything slimy in garlic butter, I am all over.
I'm making Lego. I'm making the world map. Just like going and I'm reading a lot.
Oh. We're back with the red and the blue again after a bag of black.
No, don't do that. It's not
That's
very...
just being a chop.
No, that wasn't a very nice noise. That was awful.
Oh, I've got mouth gas.
It smells like actually that bad. No, but it's the...
I don't know that I'd want to just
texture.
like take one out the garden and have a nosh on it.
Oh no, you shouldn't do that.
But
They could be dangerous.
anything swimming in garlic butter is a bit special.
I like the Flemish soup.
Anyone who says they don't like snails and garlic butter is just they're stuck on the idea of what it is. If you actually eat it, unless you don't like garlic butter, which is an insanity in itself, then
I've gone
you would
off
like
garlic
them.
at the moment. Really not enjoying garlic.
But if you like garlic mushrooms, you'd like snails. I also ate rabbit in France.
I used to hate my stepdad when he'd come home with a rabbit. I'd cry.
No, I've never had it in this country.
Oh, thank you.
Cameron, thank you very much for the super chat. I've never built anything Lego. Is Titanic too ambitious for my first build?
Yes, yes it is.
Yes,
Don't
absolutely
do that. Oh
it
my
is.
god.
But you know what? Nothing wrong with a bit of ambition.
Goodness me. Let us know if you do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the biggest Lego sets ever built. But I mean, I would go and look at it in a shop before committing
me.
to it, because you might not, as someone who's never built Lego, you might not fully have wrapped your head around just how big it is. It is
Massive.
5 feet wide when it's done, I should think. You need some serious space for it.
Like, yes. Oh my god. That woke everybody up. Goodness me. Oh no, why am I putting a 1 there? Stupid. 4. I need 4 and a 3. He'll die in the engine room. You forget that Lego has insides as well. I'm guessing the engine room is a bit fiddly then. What is the biggest set? I think I've got the biggest set, haven't I?
This one you're building now is piece-wise is the most pieces in a set, the world map. But I mean, they are largely these little 1x1 dots. So I imagine in terms of volume of Lego, if you were to weigh the Lego, I imagine Titanic and Eiffel Tower are probably the two. I don't know which would be officially biggest, but in terms of piece count, it is the world map.
Oh, I should get Lego.
Yes, you should get Lego.
The Eiffel Tower and put it in the city.
That would be
just
cool.
in the middle.
That's what the guy who does the Reading Brick Show does.
Oh.
I mean, it's not really the same scale.
No, but it'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, I wouldn't object. But similar to what I was saying before about the loop coaster, it's one of those things of it does kind of take over a little bit.
It's Eiffel Tower.
Love your channel. What are your thoughts on licensed alt bricks? I'm currently working through Sembo's Digimon line and Pantasy's Astro Boy lines. We've got quite a lot of mega Pokemon stuff. I've got a mega Castle Grayskull. Yeah, I'm on board with it.
We've got Funhole somewhere.
Yeah, we've got a Funhole video coming out. Lumi Bricks.
Lumi Bricks.
We've got a sponsored video from Lumi Bricks coming up later this week. So we've done some Funhole, which will be out on the channel soon, once they've given us the go-ahead to post it.
How much do I have to do? Right, okay, let's see if I can show you on here. So, there's like, hold on. In this corner, can they see it? In this corner.
Yeah, the camera's there, look.
Yeah, but I'm trying to look on there as well.
Oh, okay.
Here, this bright bit here is where I'm at. I have done all of this. So I am like half like here. So not that I've got a few more. I like, I don't know what to say. 1, so 5, 6, and plus in this one 8 more to do. So I've done quite a few.
We'd also like some of the Bethesda mega stuff, the Fallout stuff, the Elder Scrolls stuff. That would be cool.
1, 2,
but I don't think it's available to purchase here yet.
Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've built so many cars this year. I think in my head it hadn't really clicked that this was a car. It's more car than Mario. I'm nearly halfway through the bags and all I'm doing is building the car. Mario's going to be like 2 bags at the end. Oh yeah, it was a Mario set.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 and 9, I think. Yes. Where is Mario, Kev? Where?
Oh, he's not being built until the very end, clearly. We're making his car.
Some of those old bricks sets have some great building. Some of those old Lego bricks have some great building sets. Yes, they do.
Yeah, I'm all for alt bricks if they're original designs or their own licenses. What I don't like is the AliExpress, Temu knockoff Lego stuff that just rips off Lego or rips off rebrickable designs. I don't approve of any of that. But the actual like proper companies doing alternative bricks, I think, yeah, there's definitely a place for them. Competition is good.
Yeah, you don't want just one thing like having a whole market.
Clink.
Purchase. Are you getting pre-sued in Philadelphia?
I think I need to ban you from reading out anything Glenn types, because I don't think you click with what he says.
I'm sorry?
His gags go over your head every time. It's brilliant. If you see his name, just ignore it and leave it to me. I'll deal with him. Yeah,
Don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at him. Yeah, Mega Bloks Halo stuff as well, which I've not got any of. But I've moved on from Halo. I think I used to really be into Halo, but I've
Yes,
not
you
played
did.
a Halo game for a long time.
You played the recent one, didn't you, for a couple of hours?
Yeah, it wasn't for me.
No.
I'm too old. I don't have. I was never a good gamer originally, but I think these extra few years that have snuck up on me have wrecked any chance I had of ever being able to play Halo online again.
Oh no.
And the same goes for stuff like Fortnite and anything like that. Competitive multiplayer, I am done. I am officially retired from competitive multiplayer. The only exception will be I might come out of retirement for a streamer showdown if they pay me enough.
Yes. Is there any technic in that cart? Yes, there is a little bit, isn't
Quite
there?
a lot, yeah.
Oh, is there quite a lot?
Quite a lot,
Okay.
yeah. Right, where does this go? In there.
It takes 2 odd men with a similar sense of humour. Okay. I won't try. Because I'm like, I don't understand. And Kevin laughs at me, so.
I was laughing at you. Laughing at the situation.
Has the city got a name yet, Kev?
No, the city itself hasn't. The studio obviously has. The Brick Prize Draws studio. The city itself, I imagine, will sort a name through Patreon at some point. We are going to start doing like the district names, the street names soon. Anna sent me some prototype designs for street signs. So we are getting closer to being able to do the street signs. The stage we're at now is I need to work out how I'm actually going to build them. Rather than just having the stickers apparently isn't enough. I actually need to have the stickers to put somewhere. But yeah, we're working on it. Everything, what I'm learning, and it's taken me longer than it probably should have done to learn this, everything I plan to do in the city takes longer than I thought it was going to take. And that is definitely part of it as well. Oh, that just rests in there. Okay. Have either of you played Claire Obscure Expedition 33?
Yes, I played a bit of it. I just need to get back into it. It is very French, yes.
I almost bought it the other day, but got the Oblivion remaster instead. I do plan to play it before the end of the year, though, so I can talk about it for Game of the Year, because apparently it's right up my street. Steam said it recommended it to me because it's for people who've played Baldur's Gate and Metaphor, and they're 2 of my favourite games of the last few years. So if it's anything at all like Metaphor and Baldur's Gate, I will love it. So I am looking forward to it, but I'm just waiting for a Steam sale before I get involved in it. Because obviously I want to play it on my Steam Deck.
Just a Steam sale the other day, wasn't there?
Not on that, there wasn't.
Oh, okay. The big ones even happen anymore.
Yeah, quite often. That's where I buy pretty much all my games in Steam sales.
I'm autistic and I adore Claire Obscure. Yeah, it's all right. I just have so much to play. So, but at the moment, I've put everything new to the side and I'm just playing Guardians. Just having a lovely time playing through that because it's nice and easy and just it makes me giggle. But I
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mhm.
That is. Okay.
I do like that game. It's so fun to play. But I do this sometimes. I just put everything that's big and long and hard to the side and just play something nice and easy. And just rest my yeah. Have you played Days Gone? I did. I played it. I played a lot of it. But I got to a stage where I had to deal with a horde, like quite late.
Days Gone.
Yeah.
Not Days Gone. I'm
No,
thinking it was
Days
a baking game. Days Gone.
Oh no, Days Gone. So I reloaded a game, say from 2019, because you can do that from like back in the day. Because I did start it again, but I was just like, oh, I remember all this, blah blah. So I loaded the save from 2019, and I was playing that, and then I've got to a stage where I have to go into a place to deal with a horde, and I'm like, no, I can't. I've seen hordes and I've seen people take them, and I don't have that in me to do that, so I've put that down.
For the record, I do say scone, not scone. I was just doing a joke before.
Funny. But yeah, I do enjoy Days Gone. Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Yeah, I upgraded to the £10 thing, but I think they should make a 2. I will just watch the ending of this one. But it's the hordes that are frightening. Like, I even did like this one quest where I wasn't even interacting with them, but I had to be like next to them, and I was like, no, and they couldn't see me because it was just like an interactive cutscene, so they wouldn't have attacked me anyway. But I had to be next to them, and it was horrific. I was just like, no.
If it doesn't play well on Steam Deck, it won't get played by me, because despite having a NASA supercomputer, I only use it for playing Football Manager and editing video. If I'm playing a game, the last thing I want to do is sit at my desk where I sit all day working. So I play horizontally on my Steam Deck. That's why I love the Switch so much.
Yeah, I can't lay like he lays playing games. My back just goes, what are you doing? No. And then if I try and play on my front, and then I get like my elbows, so I have to sit up. Like when we were on holiday, I would sit up on my little sunbed, playing games, and Kevin would like, "Are you comfy?" I'm like, "Yes, this is the comfiest I can get." I can't play games saying that, but I did get all the way through that Mario game. What was that Mario game that came out? Oh, Odyssey. I played all the way through that. Yeah, some of the zombie hordes are crazy hard, yes. Astrobot is my favourite. Astrobot is great fun. I played that when it was like a tech demo on the VR. So I've played every iteration of that. It is a good fun game.
In you go, Mr. Rascal. Are you playing the new Mario Kart that comes out? Well, see, I've had to be a good boy. I had my Switch 2 pre-order with Nintendo, and as mentioned at length throughout this stream, I really can't be buying a Nintendo Switch 2 right now. So I've cancelled that pre-order. I have got another pre-order with Very, which is on buy now, pay in a year. So I am still getting one, but the one with Very doesn't have Mario Kart with it. So...
God, what's the point?
As I said to you the other day, the point is I will be inconsolable if they're out of stock everywhere and Pokemon comes out. So I need it before Pokemon. So I've got to have it because of Pokemon. But I probably will get the Mario Kart game, but I'm not automatically getting it at launch. I'll get it at some point on my buy now, pay in a year, which I don't recommend, boys and girls. We know our financial situation is going to be a lot healthier in a year, though. We're not just doing it mindlessly in a year.
I'm not getting one.
You don't want one.
No, I don't.
We could get you one. In a year, we'll either be completely bankrupt because Football Manager didn't come out again, in which case that's not going to make a difference, or we'll be fine and we'll be able to just pay it off then. Either way, it's fine.
I don't know. I don't think I've played any I've played a bit of it. I didn't really get it because it's a really old game.
It's like a PS2 game.
Yeah, isn't it? I didn't really have a PS2.
Oddworld. Is that what it was?
Oddworld,
Abe's Odyssey.
Oh,
that was
probably.
the full title, wasn't it?
But I didn't really have a PS2 until very late in the cycle. Just because of my age and what I was doing at that time. I bought myself a second-hand PlayStation 2 a long time ago. It's still going, I think. Andy still has it. Oh God, he does. He still has my PS2. That's insane. I've had that PS2. Goodness me, 23 years, and it's still going. And Andy has it because back then they wouldn't you would just get it and drop it, and all the contacts would go back into it. Works, but then. Do you remember when I had that PS3 at yours, and on Boxing Day it just broke?
And you burst into tears.
I did.
Can we not fiddle with my Lego?
The person said he didn't know what was wrong with me because he was making dinner. He's inconsolable. So he gave me his. Oh, thank you.
I completely agree. Buy now, pay later is bad and shouldn't do it. It's not recommended. You certainly shouldn't be able to do it for takeaways, which I have seen on TikTok recently.
Takeaways?
You can do use Klarna on Uber Eats now, I think.
Oh,
It was on TikTok the other day.
awful. No. We would
yeah.
never do that.
No, I know.
Kevin. Goodness
I
me.
know. And yeah, I absolutely wouldn't recommend it. It's purely because we're using it intentionally and know that we will be able to pay it off in a year. It's just sensible for us to do it this way now.
Don't you dare put us. I never put anything on that. It's all him. I always pay for my things outright. I paid for my Shark hairdryer outright. I paid for my Switch outright. I pay for everything that I buy outright. He is the pay now buy later thing.
Pay now buy later.
Or him.
It's the
Nothing
opposite
to
of
do
that,
with
I
me.
find.
Don't you dare say us and make me with that brush. I don't ever use that. I have things that have come with that, but I have never purchased using that.
If it's available, I'll always do it, but I'll always pay it off before the date. I'll never pay interest on it. That's where they get you. If you use it and never pay interest, it's fine. To me, if you're buying something and they're like, do you want to pay for it now or in a year? It doesn't cost you anything more if you pay for it in a year. I'm not going to pay for it in a year then, obviously.
But you don't know what you're going to be doing in a year.
Well, I do. That's the thing. I know. But what I won't do is pay it on instalments and pay interest on it.
No, it's like
That's
that
silly.
Bright House. Does anyone remember that?
Yeah, I wouldn't do
Goodness
anything
me.
like that.
My friend did that, and I was astonished what she was paying for things. It was like the PlayStation 3 was like, I don't know, what, 400 when it came out, and she got one when it came out on Bright House, and I did all the interest for her, and like told her how much it was. It was like £800, over £800 for the PlayStation because of installments. That's mental.
Yeah, whenever we do anything on instalments, it's always interest free. Like our sofa, we're paying on
We got that
instalments,
2
but that was
years
in
to pay.
2 years. Yeah, so we've paid it off because we had it on 2 years interest free credit, so we were paying it monthly, but interest free. We've done the same thing with the mattress. That's interest free. Because again, if they're going to do it interest free, it makes sense to me to just pay it in the future rather than now. That's the financial advisor in me, I think. But you do have to be disciplined with it and make sure you don't get to the point where you're paying any interest, because then it does become a problem.
My daughter just asked if I want Lego for Father's Day. Hope she's got deep pockets. Yes, bless her. She can get you a little one, and then you'd be grateful. Just say thank you. Love all your Lego. I have 20,
Oh, sugar nuts.
20 sets myself.
Nice.
My Nintendo 64 still works. Don't want to think how old that is now. Yeah, I like thinking about
Like
my
30 years old is how old that is now.
Goodness
Just to make you feel old. Right, I'm just going to put this
You can have buy now, pay later on WhatsApp too. That's mad. And I love sharp hair dryers.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was cheaper than a Dyson.
As someone who was working in mortgages when the last financial crisis happened and saw the writing on the wall with the 125% mortgages that people were doing at the time, certainly seeing, I mean, there's a 100% mortgage that's just launched again. That's now back after all those years. It won't be long until they're doing 110% mortgages, 125% mortgages, where you buy a house for 100 grand and borrow 125 grand. So you get some money to do it up and pay your fees and pay your whatever else as well.
People are so stupid.
And the rise of Klarna and the buy now, pay later stuff, it very much feels like we're heading towards another financial crisis like the one in 2007.
I have never used Klarna. Have you?
I don't think so.
I haven't. But that's the council estate in me that you get into there and get the bailiffs.
I thought you were going to say something really insulting.
No, but the count, like, because I saw my mum do it, and I was just like, I promised myself when I was little I would never get into that state by doing catalogues, or that woman that would come around every Tuesday and you do these weird
My mum used to run the
loans.
Littlewoods catalogue. The Littlewoods catalogue, my mum did
Yeah.
that. She was
No, there was this other
she
woman.
was the Littlewoods rep.
There was this woman that would come around and give you small loans, like £100, and then she would come like every Tuesday for like a tenner, and she'd act like your friend and everything. And
Yeah, my mum would be the Littlewoods person. So you'd go around with the catalogue, people would buy from the catalogue, and then she'd go and collect the weekly payments.
No. What are your favourite sets? I like art sets. Wasn't so interested in that thing though. What's his name?
Keith.
Yeah, I weren't interested in that. Yeah, Avon, all that kind of stuff.
I used to be an Avon lady, very briefly. I did Clean Easy as well. I have just been, from a very young age, desperate to not work for somebody else.
So Avon.
I did Avon. Yeah, but you're self-employed.
Oh, yeah, Provident. That was it. Oh, that was the lady that would
I'm
come
not familiar
round.
with that.
They'd just give you like little loans, like £100, and then you'd have to pay it back, but it'd be like so much interest on it. And it was only on council estates.
That's why I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, my mum had someone come round and collect money every week as well. I had no idea as a kid that my mum was in debt. Oh, God. See, lots of...
Well, it's just normalised, isn't it?
What art say you buying it? I don't know, whatever comes out, really. I've got all of them since we've got into LEGO. I've bought all the art sets. Have you played Metal? Yeah, I played Metal Gear Solid. I played the last one with the box and the lady with the boobs, and she was always wet for some reason. I just remember her being wet, and I was like, why is she always wet? She was glistening all the time.
Well, then.
Well, she was.
I believe you.
She was always wet and had a very low cut top.
I think I'm doing the schnoz now.
The nose.
The schnoz,
At
yes.
the front of the
Yes,
build.
I believe so.
Betterware, which was like its own brand of Tupperware.
Betterware was like Clean Easy, I think. I think they were basically the same company. Up until we moved, I still had my egg decapitator that I got when I was the Clean Easy man.
Yes, you did. That thing was great. Did you throw it away?
I think it stayed in the old kitchen.
That thing was great.
I've graduated to using a spoon these days. I'm a big boy.
As a dinner man, the ladies I work with used to chuckle when I referred to myself as a dinner lady. Sorry, that should have said went into administration regarding Provident. Have I missed something?
Provident went into administration, I guess.
They did. But they were around for ages. I just remember this lady coming around and being all pally-pally. I was like, you're not my mum's friend. You just come around in a strange way asking for money. It's very weird.
Oh! Might have to go and have a walk around in a minute.
Where are you going?
My spine.
I'm
not supposed to sit down for more than 20 minutes.
But you've done that.
I've done 2 hours, so I'm feeling it a little bit. So I just need to walk around, maybe fetch a beverage. Normally I've had to let the beast out by this point of a stream. I don't sit here for this long.
It's because I let him out.
Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Innuendo. Someone put innuendo in the chat, so I said innuendo because I'm a funny guy.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not right. That's not right. Yeah.
Where do you go? You go there.
Was it 90 Great? It was. Yes, it was. Just these strange women coming round. Oh dear.
What?
Like £100 in the 90s was quite a lot. Like, yeah, you could do a lot with 100. No, that won't even buy you a Lego set. I guess it could, just not a decent one.
I had this discussion with somebody on TikTok earlier who was like, I remember when Lego used to be for kids, and now it's just expensive sets for adults. And I was like, are you aware? I was defending Lego.
Mm-hmm.
There are more low-cost sets for kids now than there ever were in the past. There's also sets for adult collectors as well. Just because kids might look at this Mario Kart set and decide they want it, doesn't mean there's still not the £8 set that they would have been able to get years ago. It's not Lego's fault there's more options. That's parents managing expectations, as far as I'm concerned. Kids shouldn't be expecting to get an 18+ set like this. But there's still plenty of sets for kids that are very affordable, just like there always was. And that's my position. And Anna's just decided to go on her phone.
No, I got a weird thing in my phone on my watch, and I was like, I don't understand what that is, but never mind.
Oh.
Don't you call me out. It was something a little important. I had to check it out because I'm still waiting for a photo to come through.
Are you?
Yes.
So I can get muscles.
Yes.
Seeing if Andy's going to take me to Belgium or not. I'll drive.
Oh,
He doesn't have to
sure.
drive.
Oh.
Well, when I've taken him, I would still drive, but I don't mind doing the driving. As long as he fills the car up with petrol for me.
I know in America you would have Tupperware parties. Yeah. Unsure if the 90s were great, wasn't alive. Oh my god. How old are you? How young are you? Goodness me. The 90s was fun because you could go out and your mum and dad wouldn't know where you were because phones weren't a thing. But they were in the late 90s, but not a lot of people had them. So you could go out and you just get home and go, oh, my watch stopped.
Speaking in my official capacity as an old man who was aware of the 80s and the 90s, rose tinted glasses going on here. Modern days much better. We've got all these fancy toys now. I'd much rather have the internet than reverse charge phone call or whatever else was going on in the 90s. Having a mobile phone and the internet is great.
Yeah, but I think I'd just rather be my own age than having to deal with all that again. Ugh. Where do you live? 2003. Wow. I'm a year older than my room.
Bum, ba, ba, ba.
I still own a Nokia 3210. Yeah, that thing will outlive me. They last forever. See, a young person would be you own a 3210. No, it's 3210. It's always been 3210. Does it have Snake on it? Because that's the question you would always get. Does it have Snake on it? Like my brother's when I got a phone. Does it have Snake? Can I have a go? Like, no.
Does your iPhone have Snake on it?
I don't think my iPhone does, but the
You
old
should get Snake.
phones do. Yeah, come home when the street lights came on. Like when my mum lived with my stepdad, I had to be home and in bed by 8:30, and I used to hate it. I was like 12, 13, and I used to, I'm thinking, oh, my mates are still out. So I started to rebel, and I would go out and come back.
Such a hoodlum.
Huh?
You're such a hoodlum.
When the street, I was like, it wasn't like I was doing anything. I was just with my friends.
Do you think you'll get the new Lego City set coming in June? There's lots of new Lego City sets coming in June. I I'll get some of them probably. I don't know if I'll necessarily get the big £180 one yet. I might wait and see if there's any good rebrickables first, because I wouldn't want it as a Lego City set with an open back, but if, I imagine it will have some really cool rebrickables pretty quickly, at which point I will want it for the city. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a day one purchase. Oh, that's clever. That is clever. Oh, Lego, you little flirt.
Can you even still call the operator 100 and do a reverse child? For, I don't know, you know. Oh, what have I done there?
Oh, my steering wheel's upside down.
How did you manage that? How have I done this?
Oh, and now I can bend my wheels. Bendy wheels, 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 bendy wheels, bendy wheels, bendy wheels, wheels.
Shush, Kevin, I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm trying to sing about... And that's why we don't use screwdrivers, isn't it? Don't use a screwdriver, boys and girls.
Get the soft one off.
Give it to Kevin. Sing to them. Sing the bendy wheels
Kev,
song.
will you finish your set tonight?
I doubt it. I'm only
Those
about
brick
halfway
sets
through.
look awesome. Thank you.
Mrs.
No,
Irons.
stop that. I don't like it. Stop
She
calling me that.
loves it.
I really don't.
You really do, huh? But you love onions.
No, I don't.
I've seen you eat an onion.
I've seen you eat onions.
Yeah, and I'm Mr. Onions.
No, you don't.
Mr. and Mrs. Onions, the onion people. Right, I am going to go and get myself another beverage because this one is empty. And it's an excuse to use my legs. Anna will sing to you while I'm gone the entire time.
Oh, hello,
Oh,
bubblegum.
the cat's moving.
Papa. Yes, my cat. Where is he? David! Goodness me! Dave shot right underneath my legs, turned round, and then went back out again while my legs were there. Oh, my thumb. Have you got a favourite set from the Series 8 Bricklink Designer? I wouldn't know what was in Series 8 if I'm if I'm honest. What bag we on? Don't 8. He'll be on bag 8 when he comes back up after he gets his drink and probably let saves out. I'm building the map. I am oh god. I am on the last third, halfway ish through. Kev ran away. Kev needed a drink. No, just checked. You can't do 100. Oh wow. That doesn't work anymore. Goodness me. Yeah, that used to be a thing. The operator, I think it was. I'm not sure. Kev needed to go and have a walk because his legs were hurting. Because he had been sitting for 2 hours on what looks like not a comfortable chair. I couldn't sit on that chair for 2 hours. It would do my head in. It just looks so uncomfortable to sit on. So I have this swivel chair. Because sometimes I like to move around. Where do you live? Here. What's your and Kev's weight combined? Well, that's a very private question. Okay, that's that done.
He's not graceful, that animal.
No, but someone was being inappropriate while you left, so thanks for that.
What do you mean?
You told me not to give it any notice, but I was just reading things out.
Oh. Well, I imagine they got banned if they were naughty. Let me see.
Hello, baby dog. Right, where do you go?
If someone was being a wang, just permanently ban him.
Right, there we go. So, this is Japan. I think you've got some Japan that you're going over here. Going down to maybe Australia, I think. Yeah.
I'm from Australia. This is my last Apple Tango. I need to do an Amazon order.
Pressing his head.
Cheers, ears.
But yeah, there we go.
What's on both your Lego wish lists? I tried to add something to my Lego wish list the other day, and I got the notification saying it was full because I've got 30 sets on it. So all of it, all of the Lego. I work for Lego, hoping you'll visit our store soon in Bluewater. We went to Bluewater last year, didn't we? Mm-hmm. It's a bit out of our way to go there unless we have a reason to be going that way. But we did go there once to tick it off.
When we were going to Paris. Did you see him?
I was going to say, yeah. Yes, we did.
We saw it.
Yeah. How do I like the Mario set? It's super duper.
Dave is soft. He literally had a haircut today. Where's he gone? Dog, look. Come here. He looks like a cat.
Ah, no dogs!
Look at him. You've had a haircut. Like you're a good boy. Yes. But yeah.
We'll have no dogs here.
Look at him.
Does a Lego wish list work like an Amazon wish list? I mean, in so much as you add stuff to it and then look at it. Yeah, I guess.
That made no sense.
Well, yeah, I don't really know what you mean. It's just a list where you put the stuff.
Can people go on it and like do...
Oh, I don't think so. I don't know. I was like, you just put the stuff on that you want, so you remember you want it.
I've had this here for months now. It will not go away.
That's
I don't know what.
Arm.
No,
You're
but
supposed to have it.
this.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what I've done, but it will not go away. 1, 2, 3.
What time is it where we are? It's just gone 9 p.m.
It's 9:11. It's 11 minutes past 9.
No dogs. Good job. He's currently identifying as a cat. Exactly.
Yes, he is. He is identifying as a cat. What are you doing?
He's
No.
being a jerk. He's going to get kicked out of here if he carries on.
You can. Yes, you can have that one.
I should have not let him have beverages. He's just had a beverage.
Did you let him eat and drink downstairs?
I let him have a beverage, yeah. Told him to take on some refreshment. Some dog liquids.
Come here. Come on.
Don't whip him up. That's why he's being a jerk.
Yeah, but if he wants to rub, he needs to come here. Come here. Come. Come here. Up! Yeah, you bring that with you. There you go. Look. There you go. You show everyone that you got this.
Very good. Now let's get him to sit down again.
He's a
And
baby
not move.
boy.
You're
He's
whipping
a
him
baby
up.
boy.
Stop whipping him up or I'll have to kick him out.
Shut up.
It's not your stuff he's going to ruin.
How is he going to ruin anything? It's just
By knocking it off the shelves the way he does.
He's just walking in a circle.
Do I have to show you Barney Rubble? The Barney Rubble rule, it's called.
What's all this? What's all this skin you've got? What's all this skin you've got?
This is why I don't approve of having a dog.
Move out of the way.
Animals should not be indoors.
He is your friend.
Not when he eats my Lego, he's not. He needs to realise where he stands in the grand scheme of things. I don't mind him. I prefer Lego. So if I have to choose, he isn't going to win.
Yes, he will.
I mean, he doesn't.
See, everybody else loves him. They love you, Dave.
They can have
They
him.
love you. Would miss him, wouldn't they?
I'm sure I'd hear of his adventures. Does the new Mario set have stickers? I don't believe it does. I certainly haven't found any or been asked to put any on yet.
No.
So I'm thinking no stickers. which is very much preferable to having stickers.
What are you doing? You weirdo.
So that goes.
Are you wearing your Lucianiac?
I am. Oh, very lovely. Very good stuff.
Build him a Lego dog house. He'll eat it.
But then you'll have nowhere to sleep.
I do like this bit on him. This fat bit of neck.
Do you let go?
I will just rub in the dog. Because he just feels so... What
You'll have plenty of opportunity to rub him after the stream.
He won't sit with me though. It's the weirdest. You want me now, but you don't want me in the daytime when I'm down there with you all day.
You need to build Dave the dog and have him drive the Mario Kart. No, I'm not encouraging his antics. Dave, you need to sit down now. Stop nosing and sniffing.
I'm rubbing him.
Yeah, but he's getting his nose in my stuff. I don't like it.
Come on, sit down.
He's going to get ejected if he's not careful.
I know he's being mean.
Well, I don't
Just
like
give
him
him
near
a
my
quick rub,
things.
so he can, because that's what he wants.
Now sit down. Or
Right,
you're
sit
getting
down
kicked
now.
out.
I know. But it's his face. Like, look at it.
Yeah, but now his tail's banging into my things. I can hear it.
He's just wagging his tail.
There's no reason to do that.
Now he's walking in a circle.
Which means
It's
hopefully he's about
Dave
to sit
named
down.
after David Cameron. No.
What?
Dave the
No,
Channel.
Obviously not.
The Sky Channel Dave, because that's what we were watching when we were at
He's
school
named
together.
after me.
Was the Captain American shield boring to make? Yes, it was. Looks lovely, but it is the most temperamental thing I've ever built. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4.
My stuff's in Dave's way. Well, there's only going to be one winner there, and it ain't going to be him.
Oh my god, that's so funny. 8 and 9. Yes, your stuff's in the way. That's funny. That's sick one me.
I suggest he doesn't push too hard on things like this because he will come off second best.
It's not really. It's like, how many pages is it altogether? Mine is, let's get to it, is 153. How many pages is that?
325.
Exactly, so it's not that big. It just has the most single pieces, I guess. Oh no, where was I that way? What? I know I'm 2 hours late. It's freezing cold in Australia. How is it freezing cold? I'm sure
Winter there.
it doesn't feel like autumn. It feels like winter. Like how cold is it there?
Probably like 20 degrees.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Can you show the Magic of Disney set? It is. Where is it, Kevin?
It's up the top there. We're not going to get it down.
No, because where is it?
It's on that top shelf. I can't turn all that way because of my back. But it's definitely on that top shelf.
Or
The
middle
show
shelf?
behind, near Lilo and Stitch House. It's near that.
Oh, it's behind. Can I just move that Bloomman?
I mean, a little bit, I guess. But make sure he goes back in the exact same spot.
It's there, if you can see. It's quite small. Should I put that girl back on properly?
Just put everything
fell
back
over.
exactly where it was.
Well, she just fell over.
Yes, Kevin. Beautiful stuff.
My sister moved to Australia, see, and now she finds 25 degrees cold. Your sister is insane.
I mean, it's just what you used to, isn't it?
25 is
If you lived
cold,
somewhere where it
man.
was regularly 40 degrees, you would find 25 degrees cold. Oi!
Hey, stop it. That's because I moved up over there, I guess. What has she been doing? I want to have a look.
He was trying to get something into his animal's mouth.
Having pets on Lego doesn't work well together. No, I know, but We don't have a cat. So I guess that's a good thing because the cat would have destroyed the front room by now. But we just had a bathe. He likes to eat things.
He does.
Is the cart hard or tall, Karen?
No, really quite straightforward. I mean, there's a few little fiddly bits. If you don't like Technic, there's a few little fiddly bits, but it's a very pleasant little build. It's actually a really nice, really good value set because it's £150 for like 2,000 pieces. So price per piece, it's really good. And there's no stickers at all. So that obviously is really good from a value perspective. There's a few printed pieces.
Why is it
and it's a really nice build. Because you normally look at about 10p per brick per piece as like the tipping point between good value and bad value. So this is well under 10p per piece. It's like 7 or 8p per piece, which is pretty decent price per piece value. If you compare it to a Marvel set, a 2,000 piece Marvel set, you would be looking at like 250 quid. So to be able to get a 2,000 piece set for 150 quid is good value.
What's wrong with stickers?
Well, that means they've, rather than you doing the stickers, the bits that need stickers on, they've done as printed pieces. And printed pieces are worth more than pieces with stickers on. Nobody wants to do stickers, do they? Stickers are rubbish.
I like a sticker now and again.
I hate stickers. Need to get Russell to come and do them.
Go and go find him again then. Tell him he needs to come over.
No, if Russell came over, we'd have to get some Warhammer for him to paint, keep him busy.
I'll stop talking wrestling in a minute. I know not everyone's cup of tea. But Kev, do you keep up with any wrestling promotions these days?
Yes.
There you go.
I'm aware of what's going on in AEW and WWE. I don't watch them regularly, but I do watch like the clips on TikTok. So I'm aware of what's going on. I just don't have the time or the inclination to sit and watch a full show anymore.
Why?
Because I'm a very busy man and there's too much wrestling. Like, to watch all the wrestling that's out every week on a non-pay-per-view week, you'd need 15 hours probably. On a pay-per-view week, 20 plus hours just sitting watching wrestling. I just don't have the time for it. The F1 Speed Champions are awesome, but my gosh, the stickers. Exactly. Exactly. My gosh, the stickers. But Speed Champions are all like that. I don't mind it so much with Speed Champions because Speed Champions are so cheap. So you get away with it a little bit with them. Although now they're creeping up a little bit in price. They need to be careful. They can't get too much more. Their standard price is like £23 now, I think. Which is getting to the absolute maximum of what I would consider to be, it's good value because it's so cheap. If they get up to maybe 25, I'm going to be like, yeah, you need to stop putting so many stickers in here now. Because these aren't becoming cheap and cheerful sets anymore.
Isn't just a piece. Why does it matter if it's printed or not?
Because putting stickers on is a pain in the trousers. No one wants to do it.
But if no one wants to do it, wouldn't LEGO know that and stop doing it?
They do know that, but it costs them far more to do a printed piece than a sticker piece. So for a Speed Champion to be all printed pieces, it'd be like 40 quid. So the fact that it's stickers is what makes it cheaper. But if it's not going to be cheaper, then they can get rid of the stickers and give us printed pieces instead. Because they look better. Because nobody's got the patience of Russell.
We need to find Russell, see what he's doing these days.
I mean, I couldn't even tell you he was still alive.
Was he a friend or family?
He was my cousin. Probably still is.
What, your cousin?
Yeah.
Should ask your dad, he'll probably know.
He was my cousin on my mum's side.
I'm sure your dad will know who he is.
Oh, we'll know who he is.
And
I doubt
where
he's
he's
in
at.
contact with him. I'm not in contact with any of my aunts.
Do we
and
know his
uncles.
last name?
No.
Where did he live?
Nope.
Did he live in London?
No. Near us, there was a spell of about 6 months where his parents split up. They moved near us. And after school every day, him and his sister would come to our house after school while they were waiting for their mum to come home from work. So there was like 6 months where he would paint my Warhammer figures for me
Why?
because I didn't like it. I wanted to play Warhammer. I didn't want to paint them, and Russell liked painting. So I got Russell to do my Warhammer figures for me.
Has he got it then?
Yes.
Dave, do you want to go? Well then.
And his sister Claire would sit in our living room, and all my friends would come round to look at her
Why?
because she was like 2 years older than us and blonde, and just there on display in the living room.
Oh my god. That's so weird.
We're putting the wheels on, which means we might be starting Mario soon.
Imagine if he just randomly popped up in the chat. That'd be great. Oh, talk to Russell.
I mean, his proper name is Rustifer, obviously.
Is really that his name? Rustifer.
Rustifer.
And he was real, yeah?
I assume so.
He wasn't imaginary Kevin's friend.
I don't know. If I was imagining him, my mates were imagining his sister.
I'm sorry.
A pervert. Right, I think this bag finishes off the cart, which will leave the next stream for me to do Mario himself. I think.
What, 6 bags is just Mario?
I think so.
Goodness me.
Well, he's a big boy. It's like 8 bags.
That's real as Topher is.
Topher isn't real.
It's not me.
Topher's just the random stewards and unpaid ons who occasionally turns up in the chat.
Dave, come on then. David! He was next to the door. I thought he wanted to go out. He might have a Lego city of his own. You don't know. Oh, you'd be mates, wouldn't you?
Mm.
You'd be comparing sizes.
Oh no! Well, mine would be bigger. Because I'm great.
You just imagine both of them standing there going, nice. And that's all they would probably say to each other.
I was at a Lego convention recently, and there was a man with a nice Lego city there, and we got talking, and it turns out he lives about 3 minutes away from us.
Don't even lie.
And because we are both...
How did you find that out?
Wait for it.
Okay.
And because we are both socially awkward, autistic Lego nerds, we got that far into the conversation and made no attempt to exchange details or plan to see each other's cities or to ever talk to each other again. That there is a man within 5 minutes of where we're sitting at, within a 5-minute walk of where we're currently sitting, who has a Lego city in his house as big as the one that we've got. And I don't know his name. I don't know exactly where he lives. I have no way of contacting him.
Not next door.
And he knows nothing about us. It could be next door because we didn't get as far as streets. So, I mean, I don't think it's next door because I would recognise the man, I think.
Oh, God.
Is this person you? Were you looking in a mirror? I don't think so because they were talking back. And my city's not in my house. So it's probably not me unless I was lying. But yeah, that is a little insight into just how socially awkward I am. Because that should have been my new best buddy.
The fact that you got to know whereabouts you live is How that? Oh God.
Well, because he mentioned he did an event round the corner at some point,
I see.
and I said, "Oh, we live just round the corner from that," and he said, "Oh, so do I." And we didn't get any further with it.
Wow.
We just got back to talking about Lego.
We'll have to see when one of these things is on.
Yeah.
You can go again.
But he reckons he's got the largest privately owned Lego collection in the country. And I was like, oh, there you go, there's a printed piece. I was like, well, my plan is to have the largest privately owned Lego city in the country. I feel like me and him need to join forces.
Yeah. You don't have to constantly talk to me and I'll go,
I like talking to you. You're amusing. And this is how future and past curve came to be. Shall I put the M on upside down so it's Wario's car? No, I shall not. No. There you go. Put the McDonald's sign on the front. Yeah, it could have been like time traveling me, because he was probably 5 or 10 years older than me, I would guess. Lives with his brother. So that's unlikely to be me, because I don't live with my brother.
Imagine you living with your brother.
Yeah, it would be weird.
For all his kids.
Oh, I wouldn't allow children into the building.
Oh, God.
I watched your Lego Festival video. Very proud of you that you didn't buy anything, but you did have a sort of wanting to buy. You didn't. Oh yeah, I absolutely wanted to get that detective's office. If I'd have seen that at that price 2 months ago, I'd have definitely come home with it. But I'm a new man. Yeah, we're limping towards FM26 now.
Was there a small lady with him? Says Topher.
No, he didn't seem to. He very much was giving vibes of he was a Kevin who didn't have adequate female supervision. And I think that's why he got even more carried away with it than I did.
So if
he was left unsupervised. He said his entire house is covered in his Lego city.
So I'm not in the picture in about 5 to 10 years. I look at the sounds of things. If this is future Kevin.
Well, it can't be future me unless I find a long lost brother. Maybe his brother was Russell. Maybe we'll find out Russell was my brother, not my cousin.
Oh gosh.
I think I met future Anna at the weekend anyway.
Oh, great.
Because I was sat in the boot of my car.
Yep,
editing a TikTok, and she came running over
to you
to show me a bag full of stuff that she'd bought for her husband's 50th birthday.
Did you entertain her?
Yeah, I had a little look. She's got some nice stuff. But yeah, I was thinking, okay, well, I'm 42, so that could have been a time travelling Anna, and she might have just been buying that for my 50th birthday, which it does make it a bit of a spoiler, but she looked a bit like how you might look in 10 years.
I'm afraid to ask her.
Well, she was short and older than you. So, yeah, I now know what I'm getting for my 50th birthday.
What was in there?
Load of Lego. I've done all right.
Like what?
Just fun sets. I can't say. I mean, they watch. He might be sat there.
Sorry, I didn't think. I'm just nosy.
But yeah, I'm very looking forward to that. Right, how does this clunk on?
Maybe the next one will be blonde, besides being 2 years older. I'm not older than...
Again, what have I told you about Glenn? Don't read out his stuff, because you get confused by it.
I'm 3 years younger than Kevin. There is a fly in here that's doing my head in.
Obviously, the injection worked if future Anna can run. That's a very good point.
That is mean.
How does that mean?
That I can't run.
You can't. You've literally got a knee that's
I
being...
could run.
No, you couldn't. How does that mean?
Saying I'm too fat to run.
Who said anything about you being fat? You literally have injections in your knees.
I have injections from lots of things.
Yeah, I assume we're all talking about the ones that would help you with running. Goodness me. You're a silly goose. And if you think you can run right now, I challenge you to go for a run.
I could run across the road.
I don't think you could, not without being in extraordinary pain.
What am I? I've got myself lost.
Da, 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 da. Where's the piece that I need? Where's the piece that I need? Where is the piece that I need? Oh, I'm making Mario's bum container. His buttock holder. What is it? Female?
I don't know.
Buttock holder. Oh, you handsome gremlin, Kevin. Right, that goes on yar. That goes on yar. Right, so that... Oh, yes!
So it's a seat.
Wheels! The wheels on the
No.
bus. They do. What did you think of the display cases for the LEGO Brick Festival? They'd be good to keep. Oh yeah, the Wicked Brick stuff is awesome. We've got some Wicked Brick stuff already. We also have a Wicked Brick affiliate link. So if you're planning on buying some Wicked Brick stuff, very much would appreciate you using our link to do it. But yeah, we've got some Wicked Brick stuff. I've got the my football stadium is in one. The office set that's out on the landing is in one. So yeah, we do have some Wicked Brick display cases. The wheels are going on. Wheels. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and... Why are we shushing?
I've just got a lot of force to do.
A lot of force?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ethan, thank you very much for the super chat. Very much appreciated.
9, and 10.
Your first ever super chat on a live stream. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
It is, thank you.
I think that officially makes it a super duper chat.
Mm-hmm.
The wheels are quite far back.
Hmm.
Oh, and now we've got yellows.
But they're powered by the engine, so of course they're going to be that far back.
Oh, I see, Mrs. Technical. These are printed as well. Little printed pieces. This is a nice set.
You say that about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, when sets aren't nice sets, I don't say it, but I pretty much always say it because I only tend to build the sets that are nice because I don't bother buying the ones that I wouldn't enjoy. Huh? Come on, handsome Kevin. Don't fail me now. You beautiful little specimen.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yeah. What's wrong with talking to myself?
1, 2.
Ah!
Oh,
Funyuns!
please don't.
Something went pop bang.
Really
Yeah.
can't scream.
Ah, you thing, you flew in the Hagen.
Oh. Are you holding it the proper way?
Are you?
I'm not holding it.
Are you?
I have neck strain.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Can't wait to build Nigel's Williams. Yeah, that'll probably be in a couple of weeks because this one I'll have to finish this time next week. If you weren't in the stream earlier, there's not going to be a stream on Friday this week because
We're doing other things.
yeah, I mixed a piece off there.
I've got an injection on what day are we on today?
32.
On Wednesday afternoon for my knee, so which is coming a bit late because my left knee is really starting to hurt now because obviously I'm using that knee.
I haven't connected the steering.
What
properly.
are you doing? Yeah, you're making all kinds of noises.
Yeah, because I hadn't connected the steering to the wheels, which I now have.
You silly sausage.
I don't remember that being a step, but
I'm
is now
sure it
connected.
was. You just didn't see.
So we now have wheels that turn.
Well, that's what I asked earlier.
Yeah, I hadn't connected it. Oh, this is cool. Wing, 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 wing. Let's go racing. Right.
Bit of a headache.
There's no such thing as a headache.
Oh.
Headaches are so stupid. Yeah, we're off on an adventure on Friday. We're going out on the town, painting the town red. We're going to go and drink 3 lagers, aren't we?
Yeah.
Me and Anna really enjoy lagers.
Apparently. No, we don't.
We love lagers. Ooh, lager.
We're having some family time with people.
The set is pretty big, Topher. I noticed it when I was in the Lego store. It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be, which makes it incredible value. Blame it on a boogie. I think this is a stand I'm building here. Yeah, lads, lager, lager, lager. Let's go get sloshed up.
Don't think I've ever said that word in my life.
Well, you know me, I'm a big drinker. Ooh, talking of that.
Your last one.
Till
That's the
tomorrow.
favourite.
I'll just buy some more.
What about the prize machine? What's that going?
What about it?
I don't know. Someone mentioned
Yeah, I'm asking them, what about it? It's not officially announced yet, or it wasn't when we started the stream.
Is it?
It's that gumball machine thing that's got loads of minifigures in it that I showed you the other day. But I didn't show you it because obviously I wouldn't look at leaks because I'm not a naughty boy. But yeah, once it's announced, I'll give you my full thoughts on it. But not before.
Do we know what's in it?
Loads of minifigures.
What?
Yeah, really cool minifigures. Like there's a pirate, there's a spaceman, there's just like loads of. It's basically got almost like an entire CMF series in it of classic Lego minifigures. It's really cool.
It says things I don't understand.
I mean, I don't know how to make you
In
understand.
seriousness, if your other knee now hurts, you had your centre of gravity checked to see if you're overcompensating. Oh, I am overcompensating. Oh my god! I know that because I know this knee is hurting. I know if I know if I don't use my left knee, my right knee will just give out. So I have to, and now it hurts because they've left it too long. Because the NHS are being inefficient. They're giving me the drug, and no way to put it in. So it's just like
Put it in your body.
I know that, Kevin, but no one will.
Probably
put
in
it
your knee. That's where I'd aim.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Blue any different.
I do not know what this is. Is this just a stand for it to sit on? So it doesn't roll off the shelf, maybe?
Oh no. Where's the dog? Sorry, baby dog.
Gonna take a few friends to the Lego store in Milton Keynes to blow our wages. What a time to be alive. It sounds like my kind of night out.
No, Kevin. You go there every month.
I do, I love it there. It's my favourite Lego store. They're lovely in there. They're very friendly. They always ask about the city. Boogie.
Stop.
Boogie.
Yeah, but you keep doing. I don't mind it, but it's when you start repeating it. I just.
Well, that's how songs go. They don't just do the
yeah,
bit
but you
once.
keep doing it.
Yeah, that's how music works.
Shut up.
Dun dun dun. Kevin. Dun 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 dun.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
I mean, that's not very nice, is it? I wouldn't ever punch you in the throat.
Like I would actually do it.
Mm.
Hey, saw your video when you bought the Mario Kart. Picked up mine today. When was
Awesome.
that video?
Thursday?
It's like you're unsure.
Because I don't remember when it happened. Was it? I think it was Thursday.
Kevin, your block party shop link to Lego Direct.
What?
Don't know.
Yeah, that's not a question. I don't understand what you're asking there.
I'm with you, Anna, on that. Repeating the same 5 seconds of a song. It's one of my kids. Yep. Drive me. Yep. Drive. I lived with it for 20 years and now I have him doing it.
Oh, my bum cheeks.
Stand up then. Right, well, I finished that one. I don't think I'm going to start another one. That one. I'll just sit here and listen to Kevin.
Well, no, I've finished my bag. I just need to work out what to do with this. So I'm not going to start doing Mario now. The cart is finished, I think. Yeah, the next step is Mario's appendages.
Appendix.
So this is the cart.
Hold on, let me just put this together.
And then this is just a little stand, I think, to...
Excuse me. Yours?
Probably, yeah.
No.
I don't know specifically where that's supposed to go. That was it unboxed.
I've done. I think this is Australia.
Okay, so... Oh, it goes in like that, I think. Just so that... That can't be right.
We'll go to the next page.
Yeah, that's how it goes. It's just to stop it sliding off the shelf.
And make it be at an angle.
Yeah. There we go. Mario's cart. We need somebody to drive it. No, 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 no.
The world map is fine.
I've got a gentleman in mind.
Kevin on Kevin.
Oh my word, it fits. Mario might be going somewhere else because I think Kevin is going to be driving this.
You could get Bowser and Mario to dance with each other
Yeah.
and have Kevin in
I
there.
think this might be where Kevin lives. That's perfect.
So yeah, if you know the map, this is like Russia, and then you've got Japan up here, and then it's Australia, I believe.
So, boys and girls, we're going to be carrying on with Kevin Cart in the next stream, which will be next Monday, so a week today. Anna will be carrying on with the world map as well.
And then after the world map, Jeffrey.
Yeah, unless she gets distracted by June stuff, because June will be happening very soon. We've probably only got 2 more streams before
Was it
June.
already?
Exactly. Boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already seen today's video, go watch that. We started a new series. I would like it to be super duper successful and fun. What do you want, you furry idiot?
Oh my god. Oh, look at him on the street.
Bye bye, everybody.
Why